smoker, we have great rates for you as well. At the Term Lifeline, we specialize in policies of $500,000 and above. So if you're looking for new or replacement term life insurance, call right now for a free quote.
Rates and availability may vary by state. Sample rate quotes are based on preferred non-tobacco underwriting exam required.
800-803-1961. 800-803-1961. 800-803-1961. That's 800-803-1961.
Hey everyone, Cam Janssen here to tell you about the experts at Fast Signs in Earth City. Fast Signs can handle any and all of your business visibility needs, from traditional signs and graphics to digital to core graphics and anything in between. Fast Signs in Earth City has you covered. The station uses them, the Blues use them, and you will love the work they do. Call 314-344-4400 for your custom signage needs today. That's Fast Signs in Earth City, 314-344-4400.
Tune in each week as STL Sports Central, the Lou Information Station, and the Too Many Men on the Mic podcast present the Mid-States Club Hockey Association Game of the Week. Brought to you by Mattingly Lumber, Vantage Credit Union, Chicken and Pickle, and by the Watson Private Wealth Group at Stifel. The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Baby, let's go. 8:05 on a Friday. Beautiful weekend coming ahead. This is Hot Take Central 2.0. Cam Janssen, Matthew Rocco, Jim the Cat Hayes. We're doing our thing live on YouTube. Check out YouTube. Go to YouTube, type in Lou Info, and then like and subscribe and chat away. Chat away. Ask us questions. I don't really care. We also have a text line that you could chime in on too, and that is 314-590-3770. We're doing our thing today, baby. We're doing our thing. It's Friday. Let's go. Although I do got to work tonight. It's all good. It's easy peasy. Got games tonight and tomorrow. Weird back-to-back with the Blues. Weird schedule. I know it's all condensed because of the Olympics, but it's going to be a fun weekend, barbecue weekend, golf weekend. I could see Matt Rocchio already. He has his golf attire on already. I know he's probably going to go to the country club, sip a martini, go hit some balls, maybe get a massage. What you got going? You
went one of three.
Massage only? No. You going to the club for what?
I'm just gonna play a round of golf.
Yeah, baby. 18.
The day is too perfect.
It's too perfect.
I mean, probably. I think we're gonna play at like 1. So assuming we can play fast, we should be able to get it in before the dark.
Are you a fast?
Start at 1. Should take 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
So we should be done by 4:30.
Be beautiful. Take your time. Listen to the music.
Sunsets at 4:40.
Playing up, right?
No, I'm playing at Norwood Hills.
What? What's a public course? What's a public course?
The one thing I never did when
you can walk to Forest Park.
What's a public course?
The one thing I never was good at, the one reason I never really wanted to get into golf when I was younger is I hated the idea that you had to pay money every time you wanted to go play. That really still kind of pisses me off. But now I'm very lucky and privileged that I'm dating a girl who wanted to have a country club membership because she grew up there, and she likes golf. She has a membership, and so I'm able to play on that membership, and so I don't have to. If I want to play, I don't have to do the thing I hate, which is pull my wallet out every time. Because listen, if White Cliff Park would have charged me to play pickup basketball, I would have played a lot less pickup basketball.
Yeah, I get that. I get it, man. You know, I don't pay for golf.
There you go.
Is there a fee to join a country club? I've never.
No. They're all free.
And then my other question is, and this is legit. Like country clubs, and you know this, you have to spend a certain amount of money.
Sure.
You have to, like, when you're there,
no matter what.
Is that true?
Yeah.
So you want to eat
some. You want to take advantage of the amenities for sure. You know, we get food from there all the time. It's delicious.
The food is great.
Oh, fantastic.
I don't think it's one of those things where if we have there's I don't think there's a monthly tab minimum.
Can you eat there and then sign it to the Underhills?
Oh, it happens. No. Jimmy, that happens. You got to look at your bill every month.
True?
Yes. Because I told you the story. I told you the story.
Even at a country club?
Oh God.
No, they get
because people will say the wrong name. People will just say the wrong number.
Yeah.
Or like the person, you know, at the thing can type in the wrong number on accident, and it's just like you're just looking at it and you're like, I wasn't there on Wednesday night.
Exactly.
So I definitely didn't order.
And they're like, okay, no problem.
$28 check. So like, and then you just call them
and they take care of it. And nothing's like nefarious, really. I mean, it is just you to put down the wrong. Maybe one of my buddies did it to me one time or something, but But no, you just call up there and they're all good. But it was one time it was hilarious. Kate's like, when did you go up to the 19th hole? I go, I didn't. She goes, yeah, you did. I go, she goes, I didn't know you didn't. I didn't know you went up there. I go, I didn't. She's like, well, somebody was up there, and she didn't realize it was her and her friends.
That's amazing.
It was such a good feeling.
That's amazing.
Because I thought to myself, did I go up there for some reason and not tell her? I don't know. But it was her. All good. No big deal. We worked it out.
I have something on my mind.
What?
And I want Rock to weigh in because Rock has been abroad. You're not going to help? You're not going to?
No, he's done. He's done. He's done.
I think you can handle this today.
He's done for the day.
I'm confident you can handle this.
No, I want your feedback. We're a show. We exchange ideas. We find common ground.
Exactly.
I'm going to look into the camera for this one.
Look, right in there.
Look, let me tell you something.
Look at him.
A lot of people say that America's fixing to fall. I think the Charlie Daniels band might have made that made that question public many years ago. But I disagree.
Keep them in your thoughts.
And you know what will save this country? Open minds and common ground.
You're damn
Open
right.
minds and common ground.
You're damn right.
So with that in mind, I'm going to bring up something. And I talked to someone last night. I'm not going to say who totally agrees within the organization. But to make a big deal that the Rangers expressed interest in Lars Newpart last season is silly. You know who's on the table for the Cardinals to be traded? I'm guessing everybody, maybe not Mason Wynn, maybe not Doyle. I don't know. But they're going to listen to everyone. And so when you hear that Brendan Donovan is on the trading block and it's like a big deal, of course he is. That's nothing new. Like, oh, I'm going to explain this again. Here's how it works. The assistant GMs get together with their analytics department, their scouts. They formulate a battle plan for the offseason. And then they inquire with teams about a lot of different players. Now, just because, and there's a list of 12 players with each team maybe, and they, all right, where are you on this guy? Where are you on this? It doesn't mean that that's going to happen. I'm not saying it won't, but just because, and then also understand there's the agent factor. When an agent finds out from a team source that, yeah, the Cardinals were asking about this guy or the Dodgers were looking into this guy, doesn't mean that they're ready to deal for that player. I'm just saying,
Who you chirping?
No, everywhere on social media. Now, look, I put out dumb tweets. I put out tweets that Rock accused me of trying to get engagement with. I'm just saying, let's just take it for what it is. It's early. The Cardinals are going to be making trades. We already knew that. They need a starter, at least one, probably two, because they're going to be careful with their young arms. So they're either going to have to sign a free agent, maybe make a trade, maybe both. I'm just saying, let's not overreact because a team asked about a guy or a guy was mentioned in a trade.
Who's overreacting?
Yeah, that's the question.
I see it on social. You haven't seen it?
Who's overreacting? What reaction to this news would you?
Well, I'm just seeing headlines about Donovan.
Are you reading?
Maybe traded.
Are you reading the stories?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't think any of them reporting in there is material?
I'm just saying it's not new.
Yes, some of it is new.
Why? Because they said we'll trade Donovan?
No. Find me the report where the Kansas City Royals were connected to Brendan Donovan 5 months ago. The New York Yankees were, the Dodgers were, but the new reports is that the Guardians, which Passan connected to them in his article, but it wasn't a connection via source. It was just this would work out well for the Guardians. So the Royals and the Guardians connections is newly reported.
Connections.
Yes.
Every team is going to have a connection to your best player.
Yes,
that's all I'm saying.
One of the quotes is 20. There are 22 teams in Major League Baseball who should want Brendan Donovan. That was a quote from an executive in Major League Baseball.
Yes.
So I'm just confused what your point is.
My point is, let's keep perspective on it.
No one has lost perspective.
Oh, I see it on social media.
In what
we're not trading Donovan. I'm just look if all right. Everything on Twitter is in perspective. Go to break.
I didn't say that. We go to break. You can handle this like
I'm
my
not
mother,
saying
or you can handle it like an adult.
Well, I am. To say that people haven't taken this and run with it like it's gonna happen and it's the Royals
going to
or a trade is going to happen. I mean, he's gonna be dealt.
He's gone.
I said that.
I don't like what you just did there.
He is.
Whoa.
Well, yeah, don't do that.
Whoa.
Don't do that.
I didn't
Don't do
go
that.
full Elon Musk.
Don't do that.
Slap my chest beforehand.
Don't do
Then
that.
you know
You're
it's
right.
coming.
You're right.
If I
Don't
slap
do
my
that. Don't
chest
do that.
beforehand,
I didn't mean
then
to.
you know it's coming.
He started.
Also, if I'm born in apartheid Africa and my father's a huge racist, then you probably
Oh.
too. Continue.
Go.
Rock.
Oh,
I think I said at the beginning, Donovan's going to be traded.
Yeah.
Why?
Then what
Because
is your-
he's a guy under
what
control
is
that
your-
everybody wants.
Then what is your reaction to people's reaction? People are seeing new names be thrown out. They're seeing names that make sense because you look at the Cleveland.
All the
you look-
names are on the table. You show me that the Dodgers want Mason Wynn, and I'll go,
Of course,
I didn't see
no,
that coming.
But the Dodgers.
That's my point.
The Dodgers and the Yankees aren't an intriguing part of this. People are throwing them in there simply because it would make sense, and everyone knows that it's obligatory. It's what have you. People are talking and reacting because the Royals and the Guardians reporting makes sense because one, you hear the comments from the Royals executives. Two, you look at the pipeline or the roster of the Guardians or the Royals, and you see
Who do you want from the Royals that they'll get for Donovan?
it depends. I think Bubic is Bubic plus,
Career 4-5. He gave you 100 plus innings.
Let me get into it. A career. You get Bubic, and then they have to add something in there because the game I always play with trades is, and I stole this from Bill Simmons. I'll give him credit for it because this is the best way to look at trades. Who says no first? So you just got to go start going through these pictures and asking with the phone call being made, who says no? Bubic for Donovan, straight up, Cardinals say no first. Depending on if you add another minor leaguer, then I think the conversation probably goes back and forth. At the same time, this is the tricky thing about Donovan's value that I'm having trouble with. But then you have, trying to read between the lines of Derek's reporting, it sounds like his value might be higher than a lot of us think because, as Derek lays out, every aspect of Brendan Donovan is an aspect of a baseball player that, to your point, every baseball team wants. High contact, great defense, cheap contract, under control for multiple years. And the big thing that the Guardian, I can't remember if it was the Guardians or the Royals executive that Gould was quoting, that I think it might have been the Royals executive, is that Donovan doesn't just give you flexibility between the white lines. He gives you flexibility your entire winter. Because if you trade for Brendan Donovan, it doesn't block any other avenue. If you trade for Brendan Donovan, you can still go get a second baseman. Brendan Donovan's just going to play the outfield. Trade for Brendan Donovan, you can go get an outfielder. Brendan Donovan's going to play second base for you, third base, whatever. And so he has all of these things that actually make him incredibly valuable. And so therefore, maybe you can break off a better pitcher than a Bubic in a trade. Or actually, it's probably not Bubic. It's the other guy they traded for Fermin when they traded him to the Padres. I'm blanking on his name right now. Kolek. Stephen Kolek. 6'3", 220. Everything about his 4-pitch repertoire makes you think he's a starting pitcher, long-term starting pitcher, has the stamina based on his minor league numbers and things like that. Kolek might be a better option because, to your point, Bubic had one spike year. He only has one more year of control after this season.
He threw. I just happened to look. He threw 116 innings.
Yeah. Well, the problem there, Jim, is that every single person you go through all these teams that the Cardinals could trade for, there isn't not a starting pitcher who pitched more than 130 innings that they're going to trade for. Every starting pitcher they're trading for is 115 to 130 innings in the past.
But hold the phone.
Deal with that fact.
Except for the fact that he doesn't have a track record of actually doing 100.
I'm aware of that.
Okay, and he's 28. It's not like he's a kid.
Has one more year control.
Okay, so
Kolek has 2 more years.
All I'm saying is, if you're going to give up Donovan, you're going to get more than that. I'm not saying they're not going to sweeten the deal. My whole point was all the things you laid out about Donovan, I knew, right? Of course, that's the guy everyone is going to go after. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not surprised by it, and I do think people are going like the other argument. I think we discussed. We have a differing view on. I think Newt was on the trade block clearly and would have a lot of interest for teams based on the fact that if he can stay on the field, he's got some pop, and he's a guy who also works counts and walks a lot, right? He has a unique skill set when he's healthy.
Here's the thing.
Wait, well, hear me out. But I still think that, he had 2 heel surgeries. I get that. He didn't look great last year. He looked old to me. He did, and apparently the heels were a factor. He's not an old guy.
Deformity does sound like an old person disease.
What's that?
A Hagelin's deformity does sound like an old person.
But I didn't know
the heel thing.
But I never knew about that. And kudos to Newt for not going. My heels are terrible, man.
It was his only season that he's ever been a below average offensive player.
Right.
Bottom
Okay.
line.
But he regressed in a lot of categories. Yeah. Maybe the heels are it. Maybe teams to figure out how to pitch him. I like him, but I knew he would interest a lot of teams. And it does nothing to know that, to me anyway, that a team wasn't interested in the past. That's all I'm saying. I'm just, and I see people tweeting, or they tweet, at me about, we better get more for Donovan, whatever it is. Like, okay, calm down. I think this is just the beginning of the process. And and there's always smoke and mirrors from these things too, and agents getting involved. So I'm just saying, I'm not getting overly excited. I knew the guys they were going to trade. I'd be surprised if Weatherholt was tradable or Mason Wynn, that they're off the table. But you always listen. That's the whole thing. I guarantee everyone's going to listen to everything. So all I'm saying is that
I feel like your reaction should be towards people bringing up Herrera and Burleson, because that's the one where it's like, of course they're going to throw out the names just to see what they can get. Because if there's some team that's like, I'm the GM now. When I was a scout, I was obsessed with Ivan Herrera, and I'm going to get his ass on my team. Like, if that happens, trade them. That, I think, like those guys being mentioned, I think is a completely reasonable way for you to react. The Donovan one to me is that there are Cardinals fans who, not for the sake of any of the facts they looked on, they just looked at Brendan Donovan and said, man, he plays hard. And they said, I do not want to trade Brendan Donovan. He is a Cardinal, and he should be a Cardinal for life. That's Brendan Schaefer's big point right now. And my point is, get over your little fanciful, little nostalgic, ooh, I love it when we play hard defense. He's an asset. And he's an asset at the highest value, which means you sell his ass. That's how you build a team. You treat people like numbers. That's how Doug Armstrong built the Stanley Cup champion. That's how this team will get back to relevance. Brendan Donovan is a number, and the number right now is cheap, long-term control, best value he's ever had. Should you ship his ass out? And so the people being like, oh my God, they're finally going to trade him because look at all this reporting. No. They're going to trade him because every single thing tells them that the smartest thing is to trade Brendan Donovan. The reporting now is just interesting because I think partially no one really expected it, because everyone tells us the GM meetings are a giant circle jerk, and there's actually real reporting coming out of it. I think that's the thing that people are jumping on, is that we all expected the GM meetings to be a waste of a week, and then the winter meetings we'll start hearing some rumblings. So to actually get like the Kansas City executive on a quote saying we have 8 or 9 pitchers that people are going to want to trade from, and we're willing to deal from that. Just getting that quote out there, even though everyone who dealt with Kansas City knows it, getting the quote out there in the public is an interesting piece of information yesterday. Okay. That's all I think.
And all I'm saying is that I knew before the end of last season that Donovan was a valuable trade chip. Now, to your point about being a number, Chaim Bloom is new to this organization, relatively speaking. He's been there over a year, and he doesn't have attachments to that. So he's going to act, and he has a history of acting in a business.
Was only fans who have the connection.
But I don't think anyone, and this is where I'm going to disagree with you, and we're not too far off, but you don't have to trade Donovan because his value is high now. It depends on what you're going to get in return.
It also depends.
That's all I'm saying.
Do you think you can re-sign him? And at this point, I think that's not going to happen.
I don't agree with that or disagree, because I don't think we know that. But it depends on what you get in return.
Always.
And if you're telling me Bubic and a prospect is what I think you can get more.
I think that's the low end.
Okay.
And I think that's the reacting.
See, we're finding common ground here.
A utility player. But when Derek writes what Derek writes, and again, for me, I think it's one of those things where you got to read between the lines, because this is probably one of those cases where he's being told a lot of things that he can't actually directly say. So when he writes, this guy is valuable for all of these reasons, and every team should want him for that reason, it tells me people are telling him that, which tells me that maybe
you knew that.
Is Cole Reagan,
you knew that.
Cole Reagan's a moonshot. Is that too far out of the? Is Cole Reagan's too far out of the realm of possibility? Noah Cameron's out of the realm of possibility. Don't even. If you're looking at the Royals roster, don't even look at the name Noah Cameron. That ain't happening. But I wonder if Reagan's is a possibility.
My point is this: all that you knew before the end of last season.
Some people didn't. I think some fans weren't willing to.
Brendan Donovan hits, plays defense, and you can plug him anywhere.
But the thing I just mentioned, I think, is important. Why getting him in December is actually a really good move for any team. Is that, as the Royals was laying out, it's like he doesn't close off any other avenues for the rest of your offseason. And there's not a lot of guys where if you sign them, you say, well, every option is still available to us. So the flexibility, not just on the field, but off the field, I don't think I'd really factor that into his value, especially for an offseason trade. but I definitely think it's a material thing that bumps up his value a little bit.
I also think you can say, hey, we like this guy, but let's see if we can get this other guy because, we can plug this other guy in anywhere. All right, to me, it also screams that we can circle back on that guy because he's not going to clog anything. Yeah. With the Cardinals, he may be a clog, though. If you have Weatherholt, you want to put him at second. That's probably the most obvious spot for Donovan, right? They already said they don't love him, in the outfield or moving around. Weatherholt screams that he's a second baseman. So to the Cardinals, he may be a clog. I don't know. And then the other thing, Herrera as a catcher, here's the thing. Not everyone buys into it, but certainly for appearances, look, he had a bad elbow. He told me that. He said that affected, his throwing is terrible. That's what affected. And here's the other thing about him, about Herrera, that everyone in the organization will tell you that he's a fiend in improving. Look what he did offensively. Totally renovated his swing and became a real offensive threat. Couldn't really get to where he wanted to be as a catcher because he had the bad elbow. Maybe he can do that. I'm just saying.
To your point about him being a fiend, what was his reaction when people started talking about left field?
Oh, I'll do it.
I played it when I was a kid.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
I think the catcher thing to me, the way I look at it is, again, going back to asset management. If you're Chaim Bloom and you're looking at this roster and somebody walks up to you and says, hey, Ivan Herrera really wants to play catcher next year. If I'm Chaim, I then have the conversation. I'm like, do you think if this surgery happens, he could legitimately be a thrower behind the plate? And if somebody tells me yes, then if I'm Chaim Bloom, the idea of that offensive profile as an actual catcher, talk about asset management and getting the guy his highest value. If Ivan Herrera can play catcher, it takes his value to a completely different tier. And again, I'm not sure. I know fans don't want to think about trading Ivan Herrera, but I want my executives to be thinking about this way, which is if Ivan Herrera can play catcher, that is technically the best thing overall for our roster build and for his value as an asset. So I don't like it. I don't think it's going to work, but I damn sure love that they're trying it.
First of all, I don't put anything past that kid because he works.
Good point.
Okay, but I understand the doubters. Yes. I understand that. But here's the thing. During the season, with it.
He was trying.
He said he talked to Ollie about catching, and then Chaim said, okay. And this is before. So
Benji's also been a huge.
But here's the thing. Don't think when he told me that, it didn't cross my Chaim is like, now we have a guy who can hit and catch.
Like,
of course you're a catcher.
Like, yes. If
of course
works,
you're a catcher.
Like Chaim would want it to work because, and there's no harm, no foul. If not, we'll DH him for the first 2 months, and then we'll get him some workouts in left field again, and we'll figure it out from there.
And here's the other thing with Herrera, it's no harm, no foul, because if he can do it, then you have a guy who can hit who's a catcher. If not, you have a piece you can trade. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying they want to trade him, because what position do the Cardinals have the most young assets? Catcher, right? So you have a lot to deal behind him if you're like, that's our guy.
The one thing I haven't gotten to talk about, because I didn't get to talk about this with Randy yesterday, out of that Gould piece, is because when they're talking about the Royals, they immediately or coincidentally kind of got into the Fermin deal where the Royals traded a catcher who is a career 84 OPS player. He's a below average hitter, but he manages pitchers great, and that's why the Padres wanted him. And the Padres gave up 2 right-handed pitchers, and that was Kolek and Bubic, who we're talking. Kolek and Bourbon or Bearhart, one of the two, who started a few games for the Royals. So as we switch into the catcher thing, I guess my thing is that my opinion has always been that Pedro Pages has more value to the Cardinals than he does on the trade block. So it doesn't make sense to trade Pedro. It makes sense to trade any of the other catchers. But seeing a defensive catcher who has the respect of a pitching staff pull that from the Padres, it makes me wonder, could there be value for Pedro Pages that is more than what the Cardinals have?
I don't think so. Okay. And I like him. And look, our boy Kiz has a job in Major League Baseball. And he hit, I think, sub 200.
Yeah.
But what does he do?
Catches well.
Pitchers trust him. Yeah. So there's something to that. But you can find those guys. That's why I don't think.
Why do you think the Padres gave up so much for a guy who doesn't have a bat but could handle their staff. Just a very specific need at the deadline that moves.
Because is it possible they had a guy who knew him and said, "This is a guy I want handling our pitching staff"? I can't answer those questions.
You don't think that deal can be extrapolated elsewhere?
I don't.
Okay.
I like Pages, and he worked hard, and his offensive numbers are not terrible, and he does a really good job pitch framing. And I know for a fact the pitchers on this staff like him. That's all. They are very comfortable with him back there.
I get it.
But that doesn't mean he's got a ton of value. Now, you have a lot of young kids. You probably got to see. They got 3 catchers that are Crooks at the top, right?
Well, I've always heard Bernal's a better prospect.
Maybe.
And obviously Rodriguez is the best prospect of them all.
Right.
And Bernal also is going to be
right,
added.
then maybe I'm talking. Then maybe ready. For prime time, it could be Crooks.
I think Crooks is
and I think
more ready.
the Cardinals are intrigued by what Crooks can be. Solid defensively, but has a bat that we haven't seen at the major league level. I don't know. But you got some pieces to trade there.
Yeah.
Because good catchers that can contribute offensively.
You gotta move one of them. Like you can't have Crooks, Pages, Pozo, Bernal, and Ivan Herrera trying to be a catcher all on the 40-man roster. It's just, it doesn't seem like the build makes sense. Like you got to trade one of Crooks for Bernal. And then I guess if we look at the 40-man as Pozo is a DH, or not a DH, sorry, a pinch hitter, like he's just a bench spot. He's not actually a catcher. It doesn't look as crowded, but you have to move one of them.
You have to clear it out because the Cardinals have built in redundancy too much, and so you got to deal from your strength. Pozo, by the way, I love. Okay, but there's a clog there. I wonder if there's I wonder if there's but his pinch hit numbers. I know a lot was early.
Do that in the second half is my thing.
Right, but overall, but maybe that's of interest to somebody. Yeah. So there's some value there. But we all agree. Some Cardinals are going to, some catchers are going to go.
Yeah. Science says Donovan for Reagan is not unreasonable. Reagan's could be traded for a larger market team, however. Yeah, I think that's a good point.
I'm just saying, buckle up because we don't really know.
Let's go then, baby. People are chiming on Helsley on your pod.
What are they saying?
His right forearm looked gigantic.
Oh.
He's a monster.
Yeah.
God almighty. Compared to the left one, so people were like, what's going on there? Look really swollen. I'm just saying. Is that normal? Is that how you didn't notice it? I was just looking at it too. And I'm like, God dang, looks like.
Let me see the picture.
I'll show you. Hold on, let me find it.
So
maybe he's just doing.
I'm just asking questions.
He's doing very specific arm workworkouts. It happens.
I get it.
Do you think there's something to that?
Mine should be better. Oh, okay. Now I see what you're saying.
He throws righty, Cam. He's a righty. He throws 100 miles per hour.
I'll see your Quagmire episode on Family Guy. You know how that.
And the pitchers that pitch a long time. Sometimes their pitching arm is longer than the other one.
Get the hell out of here. That's crazy.
Looks gigantic.
He's such a nice guy, man.
So Helsley is.
Were you shocked at all when he said that?
About what?
That he expected that he expects the Cardinals to
because it was just a clip. Later, he said, to be honest, he said that probably just going to be polite because I talked to Haim about it. Okay. He didn't say, so
you guys left that out of the clip.
I didn't put the clip on.
Yeah, I know.
I don't do the clip.
I know, I'm just messing with you.
But later he said, and you know what he said? He actually said, I'd like to be as close to home. Like Texas would be a good, like he actually said a team. He said Texas.
Hello, Rangers.
Good old Texas.
But the thing with Helsley, which I find fascinating, the Mets get him, and he's a setup guy.
And he was
terrible. Now, you could say, stop making excuses, but the closer's mindset is a very specific thing. Listen, and I could understand it not working.
They're like goalies. They are the weirdos of the clubhouse. They are the freaks.
The closers?
Yes, the closers are the goalies of the clubhouse. They're the freaky weirdos. They're goofballs.
Superstitious.
They're the guys that don't look like they should ever actually be playing the sport always. It's like, how are you? First of all, you're 6'9". Why are you not playing basketball? Or you're 6 feet tall. Why do you think you're a pitcher? It's like relief pitchers are the weirdest bunch of people.
Really?
Oh God, yeah. Closers are crazy.
And they also have Swanson and O'Reilly as guys who could close that game, regardless of what happens with JoJo, who was really good. I mean, to me, they trade Helsley, and everyone's like, "All right, this is where," and they were great.
Was it Matz who had the best post trade season after the Cardinals? Because Fetty was terrible.
Yes, and Halsey was
terrible. I think Matz by the number was the best pitcher the Cardinals.
But Matz's role on the Cardinal was, slop guy, whatever. I'm talking about you traded, pieces, and they excelled. And now he's gonna walk. The guys excelled.
Now he's gonna walk. I'm not like the biggest I get obsessed with players in baseball kind of thing. There's something about I'm obsessed with Matt Swanson. I think he's Kevin Segrist all over again. Like the amount of movement on the ball is just ridiculous.
Segrist is not a great example because he lost it all at once, never to be heard from again.
Mike Matheny's not managing the club anymore, so he's not going to
Swanson pitch a lot.
He's not going to Tom Thibodeau his relievers the same way that Matheny I think did. He did pitch a lot, but I don't think. And he
overused them.
I don't know. He did it to Leahy too. Like Schaefer was calling him every day at one point. So.
Every day
maybe I'm giving Mike a little bit too much.
And Leahy said, "I want the ball." Leahy said, "I want the ball. I want the ball."
Do you think that mentality will throw him off as a starter?
No,
not that I want the ball, but the I want to pitch every day kind of mentality that he had. And now it's like, no, buddy, you get every 5. That's it. Go sit down.
No, because he'll be a starter. He'll put all that energy into starting. The thing about Leahy is on the mound, he's intense.
I want them to switch him and Palante. I want to put Palante back in the bullpen.
Okay.
I want to make Leahy.
I think Leahy's going to be a starter. I mean, if I were betting, I would bet a lot on that. But Leahy was a kid who grew up in Colorado, and his grandparents had season tickets, and he was down there with the other kids trying to get autographs, and he was so quiet, he never got one.
Oh,
like he was so. And I was like, well, how do you transform into this guy that's blowing away?
Is he loud and demonstrable like on the mound or in the clubhouse?
No, he just looks intense.
Okay.
But in the clubhouse, not a peep. He's a quiet guy.
Still quiet. Okay.
You've seen interviews with him, right? I mean, he's quiet. He's kind of soft spoken. Different guy on the mound. Different guy. I love Swanson. You know what is different about Swanson is that he came through the minors, pitching and leverage and closing out games. Usually, you take the best arm and you give him who was a starter, and then you put him in the bullpen as his getting his feet wet. Swanson was great as a reliever in the minor leagues.
Has he been in the system?
No, he got picked up via trade. Okay, but he's been closing games and in leverage situations.
To your point, he actually did start a few games in the high A for the Toronto Blue Jays, but as soon as the Cardinals got him, he has never started a single game for the St. Louis Cardinals.
So look at it. He was raised to be a closer.
He was.
And it worked out. Maybe that's a different thought process. Usually best arm start.
Yeah.
Does Herrera need to get surgery?
He already had it.
He had it?
Yeah.
He's doing pretty good?
Yeah, it's an elbow thing, kind of a cleanup. I mentioned that he was going to need surgery because that affected his pop time. He had it. And now he said the elbow thing made him throw from over here. To do it properly, you got to come from here because it reduces pop time. He also said the ball sailed. He said, but I couldn't throw. Enough to play in the outfield, I guess.
I know he's always super positive, but it was interesting to me that like when we had Benji on before the season started with Randy and Brooke at the time, and he was just like, Adam, he's like, I know for a fact that his arm is better than this. And we were like, then why isn't it better? He's like, I know that he's going to work on it. I know for a fact his arm is not this bad. Like Benji was like adamant, and he didn't. And the injury wasn't public at the time. Benji probably knew about it.
I knew it.
And so
I sat on.
Yeah, so that's probably what Benji was referring to when he was like adamantly telling us his arm is not this bad. And so with him saying that, it tells me he's seen the guy up close and personal before the injury. And to him, the arm was a lot more alive. Now, there's always your eyes can play tricks on you. Guys don't always, progress the way you think they're going to. But the fact that a guy like Benji says that, and now we know that surgery happens, that's why I'm saying give it a shot.
Herrera told me, and he said, don't go public with that. He goes, I'm just letting you know. But the other knock on him, which he'll have to work on, not a great pitch framer.
Oh, yeah.
And the glove.
Isn't that less important now, though, with ABS coming in?
Maybe. I mean, yeah, I guess. We'll see how it, I would assume. But here's the other thing.
Too, you don't have to call the game.
Here's the other thing. His glove is a little hard. Some guys have a soft glove. His glove, now that's something you can fix.
He's like Joe Hofer.
Yeah.
That's something.
Doing pretty good last 3 games.
That's something you could fix, So we'll see. But that's, if you had to pick one area, I know everyone likes these young guys, that the Cardinals have in the rotation. I don't know who's going to be here this year.
Oh, should we get Crooks on the show? Like the new Kisner?
You think he'll be there?
If he's here, I think we got. I think we have.
All right,
If he's not, then no.
Then
Obviously.
yes, obviously. Johnny C, I think he's being sarcastic here, Cam.
What do you mean? Rock, you ever think about applying for the Pobo position?
I feel like he might be sarcastic, Jim.
I don't know. Maybe he likes your.
Johnny C does not like anything I say.
All right.
Pobo?
I don't think Johnny C would want
President of
somebody,
baseball operations.
He would not want somebody that he's called a communist. I think is the Pobo of his team.
I think Rock could do a lot of things in life if he wanted to. Nah, screw it. Trade for Tatis, baby. Kyle, what's up, baby? What's up, Kyle?
I'm not
Let's
buying
go.
that.
It's not real.
Not real? Okay.
I'm not buying that. That's another.
He has 10 years and like $325 million left on his contract. You think the Cardinals
10 years and what?
Let
Lord.
me double check the exact numbers here.
I say screw it. Get him.
Junior, Spotrac.
The hell's the point of this, Jimbo? Rock, Shirts was calling you out on the other show yesterday and kept butchering your name. Son of a bitch.
Can we get the clip?
That's
Gotta find that clip.
That's disappointing.
They called you Rokio?
I haven't. I think.
Would he mess up your first name? Oh, God.
I feel like Shirts calls me what a lot of people call me nowadays because they hear my name in passing and they don't. It's said quickly.
It's
And
Rockio.
People just call a lot of people nowadays will call me Rocco, and I think it's because they hear Rockio. And then their brain, it just kind of like skips the second syllable, and they just hear Rock O.
No, you're Rocky.
And so like one of the two of the people, like one of the guys down at City, not the main media guy, but one of the other media guys, always calls me Rocco, and I don't take any offense to it. It's not.
I remember Rufio, Peter Pan. Rufio.
I've gotten Rufio before in my life. Rufio.
Yep.
Rufio. Oh, because he chants his name like that in
Yes.
Hook.
Hook. That's what it was.
I have no idea. I'm trying to think what Shirts calls me, and I honestly don't know.
It doesn't matter.
I wonder what he called me. Now I got to go back and listen to this.
I want to know. I'm kind of curious, actually. It doesn't matter who they trade for. They won't develop them, and they'll waste them anyway.
Okay.
Wow, man, what
I
up?
wonder who said that.
Rock's right. It's a time to build. It sucks, but fans will understand. Rock, Jimbo overvalues our players and prospects. Shocking.
Did I?
No, I think it's I don't think you do that at all. I do think it's I think there is a like I don't know, it's like when you interview a player and you talk to them and like you hear their thoughts on the game, I feel like there is a tendency to be like, yeah, I can see how this like if the player struggles. Well, I talked to him after he struggled, and his reasoning why he struggled seemed to have a logical reason behind it. And so you don't judge the player for that, but fans judge the player for that bad run and this bad run, and then all those things come together, and they think he's a bad player. But you have the inside track of why he had the bad run in June and the bad game in July and the issue in August, and so you have context that changes how you evaluate those things that fans don't have. And so I don't think that you overvalue players or prospects. I simply think you have enough information that the things in front of you are more valuable to you than the unknown that you've never dealt with.
And look,
and I don't think
Rock's on his game.
I want to be work friends with these guys,
I don't
but
think that's-
I'm a 62-year-old guy. Like I'm not hanging out with them.
Again, I don't think
And I'll give you an example
I don't
though.
think you're doing it to be biased. I think it's you are hearing logical reasonings, not excuses, logical reasonings for things, and your brain logs that information differently, whereas other people here see that Lars Nootbaar had a bad June and July and go, he's terrible, he's a bad player.
I saw that, and I didn't know he had a heel issue, and now I think maybe that puts it in a different context.
But you also put his
But you know what I
name
got attacked on this show by Smooth Brain?
Smooth brain.
All you want is your buddy's back.
I don't
You
Listen,
did say that.
I said because you know what I said? I said
Smooth
if I'm
brain.
the Cardinals, I want Waka in my rotation.
Yeah.
You know why? Because he gives you a low 3 ERA every year and gives you double-digit wins, whether you value wins or not. He's a guy that's perfect for the middle of your rotation. This is what, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
And he was still relatively young and relatively inexpensive.
Yeah.
And I said, that's a guy I would love to.
Apparently he was saying Rokio.
Rokio.
Which
That's worse.
Not
worse.
his fault. He might just be a big Cleveland Guardians fan.
Nah,
No.
that's disrespectful, dude.
Because that's
Put your foot down.
That's what Brian goes by. Is he goes? I believe the Guardians pronounce his name Brian Rokio. So maybe he's just a big Cleveland Guardians guy.
Yeah, he's not.
No,
no one is.
He had Brian Kunderman. Hey, Brian, I don't know how to say that kid's name. Look up the Guardians shortstop.
that's
He's got
what
the same
happened.
last name. And then that damn baseball reference pronunciation really.
First of all,
screwed
you're
me.
not a kid. How old are you?
34.
This way, you got to get in Schertz's kitchen a little bit and make him know you.
disrespectful.
Make him love you.
Exactly.
Make him
Yeah,
love you.
so
make him love you like Mike Tyson was said he would make that reporter love him.
The Brian Rocchio player for the Guardians on Baseball Reference. I need to burn Baseball Reference after this. Their pronunciation for him is R-O-A-K Roke E-O. So that's literally the pronunciation for Brian Rocchio on. I can't even say it. That sounded so disgusting coming out of my mouth. He's Brian.
Well, Schertz just said it
Yeah, I know. I don't like that.
in reference to you.
I was gonna go back and listen to that interview too. That's gonna suck.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
I want the clip.
I want the clip.
God dang it. Somebody, if you can give me a timestamp, Degenerate Wombat or something along it, I'll go back and listen to it and find it.
Somebody asked. Let's see.
Sorry, we hijacked the
Just
Cardinals.
early, middle, or late. I don't need the whole.
We haven't talked much Cardinals, and that was a good segment going back and forth to do that.
Jim.
Yeah.
What else do these dork ball riders have to write about anyway?
Ball riders.
I'm not blaming writers. I'm just saying there's kind of an overreaction to stuff we kind of already knew.
So
Donovan's on the trading block.
So you're blaming fans?
I'm blaming the overreaction on social media. Yeah.
By the way, Wombat, yeah, the puppy's okay. She's okay. Makita's okay. Just so you know.
I want to get it out there that there has been some discussion that maybe you don't share the wealth a little bit. And, we have a communist on the dais, so we should
Mom
share.
Domney.
You gave me and Rocchio hats.
Yep.
For your barbecue sauce and barbecue sauce. Thank you.
I'm going to hook you guys up with, especially Rock, because I know
That's plenty.
Rock really barbecues, and I want him to try all of them. And they're actually really, really good. So check that.
And
I'm
coming
gonna
up,
hook you
we have that new segment.
Yeah. We got our guarantees for the weekend. Are mine positive? Yeah.
Will yours involve death at all?
No.
All right.
Not this weekend. Not going to do it. By the way, guys, we every Friday, we got a new feature called Guarantee It. We'll have some fun looking at some things we guarantee will happen over the weekend. It's brought to you by St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, who has the best hot tub prices guaranteed in town. They'll beat any local dealer on a comparable hot tub model. And with over 38 years in the business and 400 plus 5-star reviews, you could trust they'll be here long after the sale. St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, highest quality, best price. Visit besthottubprices.com today. That's besthottubprices.com. And we thank Andrew and his team at the St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse for being a new sponsor on Hot Take Central 2.0. Actually, they checked out the text line there, Rock. I think somebody did timestamp that for you. We're going to look at it. We're going to go to break real quick. We're going to regroup. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
St. Louis, meet your new daily companion, the Lou Information Station app. Listen live anywhere, anytime with one click. Dive into live or on-demand content. It's the fastest way to stay connected to the conversations that matter in the Lou. Just search Lou Information Station in Google Play and download it free today. The Lou Information Station app. Crystal clear St. Louis talk 24/7.
Buddy. What do you say, buddy?
Man, life comes at you fast. 1 minute you're cruising home, the next flashing lights in your rear view.
And that's when you need backup. With the Legal Buddy app, you can connect to a local attorney in seconds.
Seconds? Not waiting days for a callback?
Nope, right away. DWI, car accident, criminal charge, traffic ticket, Legal Buddy's got your back.
So it's like having a lawyer in your pocket.
Exactly. Someone ready to step in the moment you need them, no matter the situation.
That's peace of mind.
That's Legal Buddy.
We're always going to be buddies, right?
All right, where do I get this?
Just download the Legal Buddy app at LegalBuddyApp.com. Register and use code LEGAL for your chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
Nice. Tickets, accidents, legal trouble, you're covered.
The Legal Buddy app, always on your side. Download it today. Enter code LEGAL for your chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
Buddy, it don't get much better than this.
Yep.
LouInfo.com news headlines. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen, 222-2222.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. Demolition has begun at the long vacant Millennium Hotel site in downtown St. Louis. The Gateway Arch Park Foundation said the 4.2-acre property, closed since 2014, will be redeveloped by Baltimore-based Cordish companies into housing, offices, and retail space. Work will continue in phases over the next 2 years. St. Louis police are investigating a shooting that left 2 men injured Wednesday night. It happened near Halls Ferry and Newby, and the victims drove to Love's Travel Stop on North Broadway for help. The injuries are not life-threatening. Missouri's firearm deer season opens this weekend, and hunters in St. Louis and St. Charles counties are now required to test any deer they harvest for chronic wasting disease. The Missouri Department of Conservation said hunters must visit a sampling station the day it's harvested. The testing helps track CWD. Interior designer Jane Moyer of Lamar has been picked to help decorate the White House for Christmas, one of about 300 viewers selected nationwide. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather. Presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports. Anytime, anywhere.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. No rain for a while and pretty warm today and tomorrow. We get a little bit of cool down on Sunday. Some clouds for a while, but turning sunny in the afternoon. We're in the upper 70s for today. 60 and a few clouds overnight. Windy and a mix of sun and clouds on Saturday, and we're looking at upper 70s, 60 and sunny on Sunday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
This is Mizzou wide receiver Kevin Coleman Jr.
And I'm Mizzou linebacker Josiah Trotter.
When we hit the field, we have each other's back.
And off the field, we got James Carlton, State Farm covering us.
Thanks, fellas. Nothing beats college football season. Nothing beats saving money. Just by getting a quote from our office and mentioning Mizzou, we'll make a donation to support Mizzou's will to win push on your behalf. No strings attached.
So you're supporting the team just by checking your rates. Doesn't get any easier than that.
It's so easy. Check them out online at cartoninsurance.net. MIZZOU.
Lunchtime just got a whole lot better at Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. From mouth-watering wraps to loaded quesadillas to bold, flavor-packed sandwiches, Hot Shots has something fresh every single day, along with your favorite wings, burgers, and pizza that you know and love. And don't sleep on those Hot Shots tacos. Plus, if you gotta be in and out quick for lunch, Hot Shots has you covered every day starting at 11 a.m. Find your nearest Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill now at hotshotsnet.com. That's hotshotsnet.com.
After a long day, nothing beats kicking back in a brand new hot tub from St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse. These guys are the real deal. They've been around for over 38 years and got more than 400 five-star reviews, and they've earned every single one of them. They sell premium, American-made hot tubs. USA, baby. And because they keep their overhead low, they pass the savings right on to you. You're getting better quality at a better price. And here's the best part. No hidden fees, no surprises. No, oh, by the way, charges. And if you find a comparable hot tub cheaper at a local dealer, they'll beat that price. Guaranteed. That's right. Best price guarantee. No one's beating them. Plus, when you buy from St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, you're buying from a company that's been here for decades. And they'll be here to service your tub for as long as you own it. Check them out at besthottubprices.com. That's besthottubprices.com. St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, highest quality, best price.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen.
The most perfectly trained athlete ever.
And Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
I'm an influential and respected man.
On the Lou Information Station. Streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Yeah, baby. Let's go. 8:52 on a Friday. It's a full weekend. If you're a golfer, this is a dream in November to have weather like this. And of course, Rockio is a golfer at a country club. So he's going to take advantage of the weather too. He's dressed apart. He's going to do his thing. You're a fast golfer. You're a fast golfer.
Yes, because when I hit a bad shot, instead of walking over to it and trying to hit it again, I will pick the ball up and I will join the much better golfers 100 yards closer to the green.
You shouldn't do that every time.
I have no compunction. If I hit a bad shot and the two people I'm playing with today hit beautiful shots, I will walk into the rough 100 yards away from the tee as they casually jaunt 215 down the fairway. I will pick up my ball and then I will go join them at 215.
Yeah, but that doesn't make you better.
It doesn't make me better.
I'm just telling you.
I'm not going to hold up play.
Well, are they behind you?
I'm saying if there's someone behind us.
Okay, I was gonna say if there's not, then go chip it back on the fairway.
And listen, that's the best part about like not having to pay every time. Like I
just say country club living.
Yeah, it's nice.
You have
For
a
me-
concierge.
for me,
He'll
no.
pick up the ball for you.
Well, that's not true. For me,
No,
though,
but-
the best part about Norwood is that you don't have to do there are no tee times.
Oh yeah, that's
You
like
just-
Fox Run
you
too.
just show up when you want to.
Yeah.
And you jump on the course because there's 2 courses.
Yeah.
So there's 36 holes. There's never unless the only time they take tee times is holidays because a lot of people will try to get business meetings.
Of course.
And obviously I respect that. And so
There's 2 courses, eh?
there's two.
Good
There's 2 extremes. They
damn.
have the championship course and then they have the East course.
Yeah.
And so you can just walk on and just start playing.
That's how it is at Fox Run
And
too.
so
Carts?
Yeah, there'll be carts. I think.
God,
I think
yeah.
because of the southern precipitation over the last 2 weeks, we're going to be on path.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they're obviously it's the off season. They're doing a lot of the work on the landscaping, things like that, and the grass doesn't grow and all that. So I get that. But yeah, for me, it's just like the fact that I didn't have to make a tee time. I'm just my friends are showing up at a certain time. I'm showing up then, and then if there's somebody ahead of us, we'll get on at 1:05 instead of 1 o'clock. If there's somebody not, we'll get on right at 1 o'clock.
Don't you like to tee off from the first hole though? In terms of
Well, we do tee off from the first hole, but it's like the chances that someone is showing up right when you are, and both of you or the chances that 2 groups are showing up right when you show up, and all 2 of them are going to want to tee off. Like you're going to tee off pretty fast no matter what, unless again it's a weekend. So that's honestly the thing I love the most about Norwood is that because of the 2 courses, anytime I've gone up there, it's literally just jump on. Or in later on in the day, what me and Rachel will do is because like most golf courses, sometimes there's like a hole that backs up to another hole, but it's not the next one. Sometimes when me and Rachel
Jump
play,
on that
we'll
bad
literally
boy.
just skip we'll go like 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
And just to like play 6 quick ones.
Now, do
And
you like
it's
doing
great
that?
build. Oh,
Yeah.
I
And then-
so awesome.
I don't want to play 18.
and then drive through a poor neighborhood and laugh at the poor.
Oh, Jimmy!
We don't do that. No.
Peasants.
I have a
We
question
don't do
for you.
that. No.
All right, this is a very polarizing topic, and it's perfect to fill 2 minutes. The McRib is back. Do you have any feelings one way or another on that?
No.
You hate him?
No, the only like McRib thing I have is that when I was in Scouts at summer camp, there was like a 4-year run where one of the nights of dinner that they delivered to you was something that definitely had to come from the exact same factory as the McRib because it was all meat, but it was shaped like it had bones in it.
Unidentified.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it had that special shape like the McRib does that makes it look like a rib, but it's all meat. And I'm like, this. So the only McRib I've ever had in my life, I cooked myself on a campfire.
See, that's what I
in
like.
Farmington, Missouri.
But do you like a McRib?
Nah.
I do.
I want a freaking double quarter pounder with everything on it, baby.
You eat double quarter pounder?
Double.
I cannot eat a double quarter pounder.
Double.
I can't either.
I can barely get through a quarter pounder now.
No, double.
And also, I can't eat.
$11.
I can't eat the
For one.
I can't eat the non-quarter pounder burgers at McDonald's anymore.
Double cheeseburgers are great.
But the thing is,
they're better than the quarter pounder.
I don't think so because of this.
I don't know.
So the quarter pounder uses different beef than the regular burgers do, and it's lower. Regular burgers are a lower quality beef than the quarter pounder.
Do you know this?
Yes.
That's why they're that much more expensive.
And so, in the lower quality beef of a regular McDonald's hamburger, I feel like garbage if I eat a regular McDonald's hamburger.
See, I can eat a double cheeseburger.
If I eat a quarter pounder with cheese, I don't feel great. I'm not about to run a marathon, but I don't get the immediate like, oh my god, what mistake did I just make? Regular ones though, they give me that like,
All right, but
I don't know what it is.
How about this? There's no way that thing's a quarter pounder. I know it's before they cook it.
Before they cook it.
I don't think it's a quarter pound
when it's
before they
frozen
cook it.
with ice on it.
I think when they imagine it, it's quarter pound.
Yeah.
I think they put fishing lures in there to make it.
It ain't good. It ain't good, but that's my jam. The McRib, I'm like, whatever. But
I had one last night to celebrate.
Did you?
It was good.
Chicken nuggets hit all the time.
Yeah, I just get that fatty, man. That double quarter pounder.
Quarter pounder. with
It's expensive.
cheese.
It's like $11 just for one.
You know what?
That's when
people
I'm
like
gosh
too
dang
much.
starving,
That's
dude.
too much for a burger.
Their
Still Five
barbecue
Guys.
sauce is very good at McDonald's.
Is it really?
Yes.
I'm a honey mustard guy.
You like but their sauces are really
I don't mess
good.
with the honey. I don't mess with the barbecue.
Barbecue's
I've
great.
always thought
not as good as Cam.
Their ketchup has a little flavor to it that I've always loved. McDonald's ketchup has a little tang to it.
Yes,
that,
it does.
That like Heinz or doesn't have. I really like McDonald's ketchup.
I'd like to go back in time though, and when they first started making McDonald's and try their burgers then, and then try them again now and see what
it's
the
a different
difference is.
ballgame.
Different ball game now.
Maybe punch Ray Kroc in the face.
We're gonna play a clip of
Make McDonald's great again.
yeah. We're going to play a clip of Chaser's podcast and him talking about, a kind of a draft bust. We'll get that to you right after these words. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
Joined now by the boss, Dave Green. Dave, we're building something pretty special here, but running a growing media company takes more than great content. Tell us why you chose Home Bank for your business banking.
For us, it's all about relationships. With Home Bank, we're not just an account number. We know the people there, and they know us, our goals, and where we're headed. That personal connection makes all the difference.
Greener, when you say relationships, what does that really look like?
They not only know my name, Cam, they know our business. And when I need something, whether it's a phone call or a text, weekday or weekend, morning or night, I get a response from someone I know and help with whatever I need.
That's huge. And for a business like ours, you need a bank that can move at the pace you're moving.
Exactly. We're in a fast-changing media world, and Home Bank has been a steady partner through it all.
Home Bank is a team behind our team. Visit myhomebank.bank or call 855-577-2001.
Home Bank, member FDIC, more than a bank, they're your business partner. When you buy a hot tub, you want more than bubbles. You want value that lasts. At St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, their low overhead means premium American-made products priced better than the competition and the best price guarantee in town. They'll beat any local dealer on a comparable model. With over 38 years in business and 400-plus five-star reviews, you can trust they'll be there to service your spa long after the sale. St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, highest quality, best price. Visit besthotubprices.com today.
Broadcasting live from the J. Randolph Jr. Studios in Kirkwood.
Thanks for supporting Daddy.
KLIS 590 AM, Wood River, St. Louis.
Have a great day.
USA Radio News, I'm Anthony Lucero. With the shutdown over, federal workers are now awaiting on back pay.
I'm a single parent and was kind of already living paycheck to paycheck. So I had to just rely on community, rely on resources that were out there.
Meanwhile, SNAP is resuming after a federal judge blocked the administration from forcing states to change their delivery of benefits. Accused killer Luigi Mangione is complaining about a statement his own mother purportedly made to the police.
Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg and the NYPD have repeatedly referenced a reported conversation between a San Francisco police sergeant and Mangione's mom. She allegedly said that killing United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson is something she could see her son doing. Mangione's lawyer claims that remark is highly prejudicial and that the DA has yet to provide proof. Prosecutors haven't responded yet. Mangione, who's due in court again next month, has pleaded not guilty to gunning Thompson down in Midtown Manhattan. I'm Sarah Lee Kessler.
The U.S. Department of Justice is suing to block California from enacting its newly drawn congressional district map.
The complaint was filed in California federal court on Thursday, targeting the map drawn to benefit Democrats and approved by voters in the majority Democratic state. The Trump administration is asking the court to ban the use of the map because it accuses California of racial gerrymandering in violation of the Constitution by using race as a factor to favor Hispanic voters. I'm Phil Hewlett.
Senator John Fetterman is recovering after falling near his home during a morning walk yesterday.
A spokesperson for the Pennsylvania Democrats said he was transported to a Pittsburgh hospital out of an abundance of caution. Fetterman was found to have a ventricular fibrillation flare-up that caused him to feel lightheaded and fall. He joked about the minor injuries to his face that he suffered, saying, "If you thought my face looked bad before, wait until you see it now." Fetterman suffered a stroke while running for Senate in 2022. I'm Mark Mayfield.
From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
Business owners, are you paying high phone bills for old school systems and lousy service? StrongTel cuts your phone bills in half and turns every phone you own into a feature-rich business system. Sean Roddy, CEO of Hennings Brothers Drilling, had this to say: "We've been a StrongTel customer for over 10 years. It's great. It even includes an intercom with video to our equipment yard. I can watch live from anywhere with my smartphone. I'd recommend StrongTel to anyone. Never miss a customer call again with your StrongTel business system. StrongTel is a proud iTex partner and always welcomes your iTex dollars. You'll get award-winning StrongTel service, a business-class phone system, and cut your phone bill in half. So visit strongtel.com right now. That's StrongTel, StrongTel.com. StrongTel.
We interrupt this program on the spot news report.
News reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown and Crouppen. 222-2222.
When it's time to bring the energy, don't fake it. Fuel it. Drink Thunder is the all-natural, plant-based, fruit-based pre-workout drink that gives you real results without the junk. No sugar, no crash, just clean energy, powered by nature, and loaded with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants to help you perform at your best. Go to drinkthunder.com and grab your favorite flavor, orange mango, blackberry lemonade, or strawberry cream. Drink Thunder, the clean way to power your workout. drinkthunder.com.
Who needs a vacation? Are you ready for an unforgettable getaway? Start packing your bags because Branson, Missouri, the vacation and entertainment capital of the U.S., is calling your name. For just $99 per person, here's what you get. A full 3-day, 2-night stay in a luxury resort hotel. A delicious full breakfast buffet every morning you're here. And when you call right now, free show tickets worth up to $100. That's right. Free show tickets to an award-winning show on us. You don't have to leave the country for an amazing vacation. You can drive or fly to Branson and have an incredible time. Whether you bring in the whole family or just planning a romantic escape, this trip is built for you. We guarantee you'll love Branson. This is not a timeshare. It's just an unbeatable vacation deal for only $99 per person. You book now, you can use your tickets anytime this year. You don't even need to know your travel dates to lock in the special price. Hurry, because this offer won't last long. Call our Branson vacation experts today.
800-497-7198. 800-497-7198. 800-497-7198. That's 800-497-7198.
Fast Track Auto Transport has been a trusted leader in vehicle shipping for over 25 years, providing reliable, affordable service across the U.S. Fast Track offers fast and safe transportation solutions for individuals, dealerships, fleets, and businesses of all sizes. The Fast Track team prides itself on honest communication, competitive pricing, and real-time tracking, which gives our customers peace of mind from pickup to delivery. Whether you're shipping a single car or managing a large fleet, Fast Track delivers a smooth, hassle-free experience every time. Come see why Fast Track Auto Transport has been St. Louis's go-to company for all your vehicle transport needs for over 25 years. The trusted way, the safe way, the Fast Track way. Visit ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004. That's ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004.
The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Yeah, baby, let's go. 905 Kirkwood, Missouri, J. Randolph Jr. Studios, live on YouTube at Lou Info. Go to YouTube and type in Lou Info and then chat away, ask questions. This is Hot Take Central 2.0. Cam Janssen, Jimmy the Cat Hayes, Matthew Rocchio, Grant Salzman, doing our thing on a Friday. Let's go.
Why don't we plug your barbecue sauce?
It's bare knuckle barbecue sauce, baby. Bare Knuckle, check it out. Just go to bareknucklebarbecuesauce.com and you can buy all the packages. You get a hockey card. You get all kinds of cool stuff in there.
So
that's mine right there.
Yours is the hot one, right?
Mine's the hot one. It's called the Fist of Fire.
All right, can you lay it on the other flavors for us? And who's got what's
son of soup? You have to look it up. I don't have all of them.
Twister's got the Carolina Gold.
Yes.
Okay.
It's damn good.
Who's got the replacement for my Sweet Baby Ray's?
Bourbon Barbecue is ribs.
He's got the bourbon barbecue.
Barbecue.
With Losey.
And Losey might be that sweet, tangy.
Losey's always my favorite.
I got a good. The package is so cool looking, man. So anyway,
what does this say on here? Warning: instantly creates body odor.
It's not that spicy. It's got a little tomato sauce in there. It's pretty damn good. You can mix it with different stuff and whatnot.
I heard from somebody else, Kim.
What?
There's people who know you.
What'd they say?
By your musk.
Oh, again?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It wasn't here at the station.
Whoa, no.
Oh, now it's getting out.
I heard rumbling.
What?
Around
no. No. What?
Somebody told me, they're like, hey.
What?
I know somebody who runs into Cam a lot, and they said he does.
Smell bad?
He does carry a musk.
Stinky.
He does carry.
That's what the person said, not me.
Who the hell just laughed back there? Was that Joe Rod?
No one can
Don't make me come smell you, Joe Rod. You look stanky.
I'm pretty sure either Joe Rod or Dave Green just laughed.
Wait.
No.
I could tell.
What? Now I'm rattled.
Yes.
No. Because I
shouldn't have done. I wouldn't do it. I would not.
I gotta see so many people tonight. I gotta shake a lot of hands. I gotta stand next to Danita who I'm right next to her for at least 15 minutes. Now I'm going to think that she thinks I smell. Who said it?
They didn't.
No.
Smell.
Who said it?
They didn't say.
No, that's exactly what they said.
They said you're stinky.
Don't trip around your words.
I don't know who the person was.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Somebody who told
I was
you now?
talking to somebody in a public place, and they said, "Don't you work with Cam?" And they go, "Yeah." And then they proceeded to tell me a story. I don't know the person's name.
You just said that you're talking to so they came.
It was literally a person that I kind of just met.
Who was it in front of?
They know.
Who was it in front of?
It wasn't in front of anybody else. It was me and another person.
And a stranger that you met in the restroom. You met him in the restroom.
Don't backpedal.
You did a little toe tap. You did a little toe tap.
You tell me now.
I was out. Watch it. I was out and about, and somebody said they recognized me from the show at STL Sports Central, and then they also do the morning show with Cam, and then they told me an anecdote.
This sounds like there's some holes in this story, Cam, from Rock.
Son of a.
He's done for the rest of the show.
He
is done.
He said that where did he see? Where did he see me?
He said he knows people who are around you.
Oh God.
That's all. That's
Son
that.
of a
So this
bitch.
is a telephone situation a little bit.
And what did you say to him?
He laughed.
Yes, I did. I laughed and I can't tell him this. And then I decided I should probably.
He's spraying right now.
I bring this bag with me just to do the Jumbotron for 15 minutes.
Just
to
male
spray
deodorant.
No, I
The
tried
women
it.
doesn't work. What
The
type of
women's
male deodorant
doesn't work. Cam.
So it was a
Degree
dude.
is
It
the
was
best.
a dude that said that.
It was a dude that
You
said that.
nerd. Freaking nerd. Maybe I just got done working out. God dang it.
What type of male deodorant did you use when you used it?
I don't know.
Degree. That's what I would suggest.
Degree. Tried
That's
it.
the best.
Didn't work.
I use
Really?
Ban Roll-On.
What?
What kind of man says that?
That you have a mustache?
I feel like a woman could do that. Okay. What kind of nerdy ass
Well,
man
women
would
have
say
said that publicly, to be
dork.
fair. Women have said it publicly.
Your coworker, actually. Well, kind of.
None of the women I've been with ever complain.
I mean, you're
There you
dealing-
go. I mean,
There you
and I've
go.
been with a lot of them. They didn't
Whoa,
complain.
whoa.
So tell that dork to settle down. Now I'm rattled.
You've only been with Kate.
No, it's not true.
Lateralist does say 10 games for Cam.
I mean, yeah, don't change the subject. Nerd boy, a man, talking about my
Better
musk, you
deodorant for
nerd.
Cam. Better deodorant for Cam. Better
Piss me
deodorant
off.
for Cam. See, you dealt the cards. Now I got a plan.
I mean,
You're instigating, Rock.
Yes,
That was the worst.
a man.
I get accused of picking
Obviously, I'm
two.
instigating.
That I would not have even brought that up.
Even if, thank you.
I would
Even if
not.
that happened, if something like that happened about work, I wouldn't rattle him. I wouldn't rattle him.
You wouldn't?
You pulled an Andy.
I pulled an Andy.
Yeah, you did.
He's your radio
You
version of
pulled
Andy.
an
How dare you
Andy.
say that?
After I pump up Andy's child, pump up how he looks on TV, and then he looks at me and says, "People are talking about you." That's exactly what you just did. How
Cam,
dare you?
Can I show you
How dare?
It tells you a lie.
How dare?
Hey,
No
Cam,
one's saying you look
Cam,
bad in the scarf.
I
Everyone.
want to show you how this
thinks you
should have
look
been
good in the
handled
scarf.
by an ally. I'm an ally. I'm a Cam. Go ahead and say, hey, Jim, I heard Cam has an odor. Say that.
Hey, Jim. Hey, hear about that, Cam? Oh, he's got a musk to him.
Let me tell you something. I get a whiff off of you, and it smells like failure. Now get the freak out of
That's
here.
what I need you in my corner. You laughed and said, yes, he does.
And giggled.
You laughed and said, yes, he does. Jim would have
Exactly what
said,
he's doing right now.
God,
He put his hand
where
in
are
his
my
face.
soldiers at? Where are my
Right here, buddy.
soldiers at? Jesus
Rock
Christ.
shook his
I'm
hand,
sorry.
actually. He shook that guy's
Have
hand.
Jimmy,
I forgot
Jimmy,
his name.
me and you have been sitting next to each other for years now. Have you ever?
No.
Okay.
Well, have you ever seen those Febreze
I will say
commercials?
this.
I will
though?
say this. I've never once.
There are
smelled
times
Now, my
where
hand's sweating. I get that.
But that's I don't.
You know.
I have a friend whose Xbox username has always been sweaty hands. His hands sweat when he plays video games.
Yeah, and you got to get the sticky stuff on there. Yeah, I can deal
Don't
with
try
that.
to make nice now, but
No,
I
exactly.
will. I'll be honest with you. There are times
I'm an ally.
when we got 3-4 guys in the studio for 3 hours before, and it's dudes, and sometimes it's like a little warm.
Yeah.
You're like, you realize that the air is a little thicker than it is in the rest of the building.
Yeah, open the door.
But I never put it on you.
Yeah. Kate would tell me too, and I go, am I all right? And she's always like, no, you're fine. You know, a couple times maybe, but damn, now I'm a little bit rattled.
Did you have the
by a dude that said it?
Did you have the bag with the deodorant and everything before, like you were dating Kate, or was that like a thing that kind of
No, always.
Okay.
Do you
always?
Can I ask you a technical
I didn't just start
question,
sweating.
Rock? You know this stuff. Is there a way to make the cam also smell-o-vision, where
Exactly.
The viewers can get a whiff and then they can
You
weigh
can see the odor coming out of my body.
Like a scratch and sniff.
Jesus Christ.
We make it an interactive thing where
Who's coming in after
if you
this?
listen to the show for 6 months, we send you a little sprinkler.
Yeah.
And whenever Cam talks, you just get kind of sprayed with a mist.
Who was this dude? You know who he is. You know,
I
I
do not know.
Your story is a little weird.
It is a little weird.
Came
Just
up
to put me down.
Where though? You haven't told us where.
At a Blues game.
Oh, now we get more of the story.
It was the last Blues game I went to.
He probably sits by this person in Rachel's seats.
No, it was out in the concourse. It was out in the concourse.
You think I sit in the seats?
No, I'm talking about Rock. Rock
Again, it was out in the concourse.
I see.
First of all, the story has some holes. Like, for example, you don't like talking to us. You get paid to talk with us. I can't imagine you striking up a conversation with a stranger.
Man.
Right?
I didn't strike up the conversation. The
He
other person
came up to
walked
you
up to me
and said,
And
hey,
that was on his mind.
hey, you're Rokio.
Yes,
He probably likes it.
Did you
Does
feel big
Cam
dog?
smell? I don't buy it.
Did you feel big time when he
No,
recognized
I'm not
you?
buying.
in the
He
public?
knows who it is.
It happens.
I know he does.
He knows who it is.
It happens once every 6 months, and I am surprised when it happens. I'm always like, really? You recognize me? Jesus Christ! You need to watch more podcasts.
Listen to more podcasts.
My God Almighty!
Who just listens to podcasts? Every podcast is a video podcast now. I click a play on a Ringer podcast on Spotify, and a video player pops up.
Even science is saying, man, nothing is worse than people half telling you stuff. It's true. It's true. And that's science.
I'm not saying you have to take this random person's, criticism for real. I don't think you smell, but it was funny.
Oh, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Go ahead. Proceed with the show. Go ahead.
Cam's in his feelings now.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Rock.
You know that's going to
Rock,
get
look
me.
at me. Rock,
You
look
know
at me.
that's going to get me.
Rock, look at me.
Damn it.
Do you know who the person is?
God, I was in a good mood today.
I do not know.
All right, let me ask you.
He's
Grant.
a dork.
Does it seem suspicious
if you put together a
that
lineup,
Rock strikes up a conversation with a stranger in the concourse?
I'll say that it seems suspicious that it took him this long to tell us where he saw the guy at.
Of all the things, they're like, oh, I heard he smells bad.
Not his cool fights.
No. God, no.
Not his barbecue sauce.
First one ever? No.
Not the first ever player from St.
No.
Louis.
Who cares about that?
Live
reads are fantastic. Who cares about
I do
that?
like that you've just decided to glow. There's no context
I
right
know.
now.
First one ever.
You just keep
That's
saying
it.
the phrase "first one ever."
First one ever.
Can someone edit Cam's Wikipedia page to
first
smelly person?
No, we're not. No. We're not going to do that.
We're not going to do that.
I already had enough stuff on there that I had to delete.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
You've had to edit your Wikipedia page?
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Live on the air too, didn't we, Jimmy?
What are the Cam? What are the odds that Rock
Smells bad? What?
Text Andy to let him know about that?
Oh yeah. I bet there's something going on.
I'm in Andy's kitchen every show.
Yeah, but you kind of are Andy. You're turning into him a little bit now.
I got to reevaluate some things.
You better look in the mirror.
I got to look.
You better look in the mirror.
I got to look in the mirror.
Tell you that right now.
I got to change my deodorant because
holy cow!
Yeah, this is bad for me. I agree. This is bad for me. I'm sorry.
Dork. Thinking about my smell, you nerd. You're a man? You're a man? What?
That is a very weird thing to say after
Go to a construction site.
So you work with Cam and the cat. Oh yeah, I heard Cam reeks. Is that how the conversation went, or what?
That's not.
He's thinking about my smell. He's thinking about my scent.
So Cam,
psycho.
Does he get smelly in that studio, or
weirdo?
That's not how the conversation
sounds like.
Exactly how it went. That's exactly what you said.
I agree with Cam here.
Thinking about my scent,
What
you
is-
weirdo.
What
I
is?
should have. I wish.
Jesus Christ.
I am a bad person. I'm
You
sorry.
are turning into you know
I
who.
should have stood up.
You
for
know what?
I'm sorry.
What the hell is going on around here?
I don't think any of this
I need
happened.
to reevaluate myself.
You don't think
I
so?
don't think he's making.
He probably is making it up.
He
He's
probably
making
is.
it up as he
You
goes.
just-
No,
You just-
because
wow.
wow. Right. The fact that I didn't at any point, at no point in the conversation, I laughed, I joked, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna kill him." I didn't at any point go, "That's not true. Don't say that about my buddy Cam." That makes me a bad friend.
You publicly called him. You publicly changed his name to Cam Janssen.
Cool.
I'm sorry, Cam.
Yeah.
I was like, unlike the time when I did say that you were super sensitive, I did. I
am.
I did not mean this as a compliment. I was expecting this to be a mean thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. No, I know.
Who's a good partner now?
I know, dog. I mean, come on. Anyway,
Even though that is a pretty good name, Cam Janssen.
The fact that you just thought of that right now is
That's
insane.
pretty good.
I wrote up the jokes the night before.
Yeah, exactly.
After I watched Tucker.
The fact that
He saw the script.
The fact that you were ahead of that is pretty impressive.
All right, that's the end of the show. Good night.
See you guys. Go ahead. Go ahead. All right, you want to play that clip of Chaser talking about how the whole St. Louis Blues organization could have changed in the early 90s with a different draft pick? I didn't know about this either, so go ahead and play. This is Chaser and Holy on Ice Guardians podcast.
I feel like this is the dozenth time somebody had to explain to me why the Blues completely blew it in the early 90s.
Oh God, they had the teams, but these kind of drafts will get you. Go ahead.
The St. Louis Blues had Joe Sakic up on the docket
God.
to draft him.
Don't start.
And they weren't sure if Hully could continue to score at the pace he was. So they wanted to back him with another winger, and they got Keith Osborne instead of Joe Sakic. Patty Janelle proceeded to break the table at the draft. Got up, walked away, and wouldn't sit back down with him. Brian Sutter had to go get Patty off the concourse because he quit. He wanted Joe Sakic. It's come back to haunt them forever.
Yes.
Joe Sakic would have been a St. Louis Blue. Then he would have had another 1,000 goals.
I'd be sitting on 2,000 goals right now.
Oh, my.
But could you imagine? I
was so excited when Joe was available and then not to take him. Just listen to this guy.
Oh, Lord.
I'd been around the league for so long.
You have a chance to get Joey Cack. I mean, wow.
Well, the
How
other
can you
thing,
screw that up.
The other thing is, unless it's you on the wing, you always take the centerman. The centerman
Right.
can always play wing.
Well, just look
Jeff Brown.
at Wayne and Mario, the schmoes. They made 50 goal scorers, and then you never heard from them again.
The schmoes. What can you look up Keith Osborne? Let's see what this cat's all about. I hope somebody got freaking fired for that. Like, that is a game changer, man. Like, and Sakic dominated at a young age.
Oh, wow.
What?
Okay,
drafted
so
Sakic?
he gets drafted the Quebec Nordiques, the eventual Colorado
and then
Avalanche.
it all worked out for him.
He played his entire career there.
You know what?
So they drafted him 12th overall in the 87 draft. He played 5 games for the Blues in 1989-90. He was traded away, and he appeared on the Tampa Bay Lightning for 11 games in 92-93. He played 16 NHL games.
Oh my God.
Joe Sakic.
Oh my God.
Joe Sakic had a season where he had 12 game-winning goals.
Yeah, exactly. Stanley Cup winner, Hall of Famer. Get out of here.
Joe Sakic, Hall of Famer, 2-time Cup winner, 95-96 Conor Smythe Award, 2000-2001 Hart Award. He's got a Lady Bing, he's got a Pearson, and he's on the NHL 100th anniversary team. Only a 3-time All-Star, which is insane.
That's unbelievable. Keith Osborne. Whoa. I'd like to just pick your brain. Like, what were you thinking on that?
A clean 1,000 points, which across a 20-year career means he averaged 60 assists a season.
Imagine he was with Hawley too. Now he had some guys on those that even the Quebec teams. Then they, obviously that all went down, and you go to Avs and you got Forsberg and all those guys too. But man, him and Hawley on the same line. Get out of here. Stupid.
I'm a child.
Stupid.
I'm a child. I couldn't help but think while I'm listening to that clip.
That I smell.
I met Jeff Brown, and he smelled good when I
ass.
Brownie was fantastic on that podcast, by the way.
He's awesome.
Hearing him talk about
Patty.
Yeah, the growth of Patty Maroon as a young player and how he cut Patty Maroon.
Yep.
Patty comes back and he just goes, the kid knows. And I think this is also a beautiful message for a lot of kids out there. When you hear Jeff Brown talk about Pat Maroon, he's like, he wasn't a fast skater, didn't have a great shot, but he had hands, and his hockey intelligence was out of this world. And so, first of all, credit to a guy like Jeff Brown for giving a kid like that a chance, because there's a lot of coaches out there who, if the kid's not a good skater, I don't care his hands are, I don't care smart about the game. I'm cutting him. I'm taking the kid whose parents have more money and who can skate faster. So credit to Jeff Brown for sticking with a kid like
the Bandits.
That. Yes,
and also,
but overall, just if you're an athlete as a kid, it just shows you that there's not one path. You don't got to be a freak to make it.
No, you don't.
But you also have to understand who you are as a player.
That too.
Because there's a ton of guys that, I think I'm this guy, and it doesn't work out. Like, if you understand who you are and then put that at the forefront.
And not to mention, Patty he was a little lazy. Let's be honest here. And he didn't figure that out until we all had to kick him in the ass. We made sure he was working out with us, because he went to Philly and they didn't like him either. Overweight. They had a bad attitude. And then he, boom, figured it out. Bam. No, I'm going to go in there in the corner. I am going to work out. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Now, his kid got a little bit older too. He had a kid in juniors when he was playing for the London Knights. Like that, That's tough, man. Like, that's tough. It truly is. And he had to take little Anthony to the workouts everywhere and do this and do that. It's a different animal when that happens. And obviously, you know that. But he figured it out, man. And he played a long, long time. And now he can do whatever the hell he wants. And I know he's got some money, but he's going to have to work. He didn't make that much money, but he's got job opportunities out the wazoo.
He didn't make that much?
Comparable to, he signed maybe his most probably $2 million probably. I think his highest salary was $2 million. Played about 13 years. So I mean, he's making good money, but not 50 mil or 30 million where you could just chill for a little bit. Like, he's going to have to just keep it going.
According to Spotrac, he's made 18 million.
Mm-hmm.
And he's probably had some good deals when he was in St. Louis.
He made 2 million.
Good deals, like as far as what?
Like 1.75. His largest deal is he got paid 2 million by the Oilers in 2016. That's his biggest professional deal.
I mean, like commercials and stuff too, though. Like when he was at his height, winning Stanley Cups, he was doing a lot.
But
What's your player bonus when you win the cup?
Pretty good. I think we talked about this before. I remember getting a big check when losing the cup. I think it's $100,000, 150, something like that. It's
MLB. I mean,
it's the same for every player, right?
But they vote if you get a full share or half share, or whatever.
Even if you're on the winning team, they do.
Yeah. Everyone, and then you can give like half shares to other. It's up to the players to vote for who gets what.
The Stanley Cup, Stanley Cup champion share was around 6.5 million in 2024, which equated to about 240 to 282,000 per player.
Yeah, that's right.
If split equally. Was London the same kind of powerhouse? Like
hell yeah!
When you were in
hell yeah.
Why do they always have like
Dale Hunter?
Why are like their top 9 always draft picks?
Dale Hunter.
Who's that?
Dale Hunter.
Is he the GM of the London Knights?
Well, I think he owns it. Okay. And him and his whole family, Dale and his brothers and all that. Dale played in the league a long time. Hardcore cat, mean, tough. So they just run a great show. They know how to pick these guys. They got money. They got the rink. They got the name. They get the superstars.
Is it because
just like Windsor does too?
Is it because they're right off the board?
No, because Kitchener's there too.
If they were deeper in Canada, would it matter?
That's a good question. Yeah, I mean, maybe. When you're in juniors, you don't really have that much say. I guess you do. They want to play for him. They want to play under him. They want to play under that realm because they've been successful for so long. So people all the good players want to go there. But you also, it's not like you can go there. You get drafted. I mean, but they could pick out different players and stuff like that. There's a lot of good players that aren't scouted at that age too.
Yeah.
If you have the right people in the right areas,
and
man,
they
you can pluck all these guys that no one even knows about.
It's just crazy. You know what I mean? You watch an NHL draft and like the top 12 picks will be like 4 guys from the London Knights, and you're like, but also like it affects. It's got to be a bitch for a scout because you're like, you see a guy on the third line of the London Knights and he's killing it. And you're like, okay, but his winger, the centerman is like those 2 wingmates are also going to be first round picks. So it's like, is he good? Is it just that they're running these cats? Like, it's got to be
just like what Holly said.
It's got to be hell to scout those guys.
What Holly said, like what Lemieux made a bunch of schmoes look really good.
I can't imagine the amount of time that you've drafted a guy from London and he's been like, oh, damn it, his teammate was the good one.
Yeah, that happened. I mean, it's hard to evaluate, man. Like it truly is. But the OHL just produces so many players. It's crazy. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. Well, the boys are playing tonight. I'll tell you this right now with the Blues. You big boys better get going. You big boys better get going. Oh, the energy line. Yeah, I love Voracek.
I love it when the fourth line is the biggest part of the biggest storyline of a win.
It's fine. No, the big boys need to show up. The big boys need to show up tonight, man. You got to win these next 2 games, especially at home. You go on a long-ass road trip coming up Monday where you're gone for 10 days. It's going to be tough sailing, cruising on the East Coast, playing all those teams. So you better win these 2 at home, but the big boys need to show up. You know who I'm thinking about more than anybody right now?
Cairo.
No.
Buchnevich.
Yeah, damn right.
Oh. Because
you're damn right.
The thing is, like, again, I know analytics isn't everything, but I'm not smart enough to watch a hockey game and pull away these things. So I lean on analytics to tell me the things that I can't see. And every analytic tells me that Buchnevich, despite what Jim Montgomery says, this is just the analytical numbers. But the defensive impact from Buchnevich has been smaller than almost every other top 6 forward the last few games. I know Monty keeps saying his defense has been great, but all I can see is that the analytics tell me that other forwards' defense has been better. Now, maybe defensive analytics are always flawed. So maybe they're just missing what Bucci is doing. But based on that and based on the eye test, I don't see what Montgomery is seeing. Do you? When he talks about Bucci's defense,
His defense better be good. I don't care right now. I need you to score.
That's fair. That's also. Or was it 8 point?
I need you to score, and I don't think he has a 5-on-5 goal yet. That's a problem. He's making $8 million. He's got a long. He's got a long contract, man. He does, and he's not producing.
2 goals, 5 assists, 7 points with 2 power play goals.
That ain't gonna cut it. That ain't gonna cut it. Get the puck out of the zone. Your defense better be good, but your offense needs to show up too. And you need to compliment your line mates, man. You got to get going. Bucci's the number one guy I'm thinking about. We need him to show up tonight. So
career 14 point his scoring percentage or shot percentage 14.3% in his career. It's 6.5% this season.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. I mean, I can see him like he's just not there, right? Like he's a step behind. His plays aren't getting through. He's not. There's a lot of plays where Bucci was right there for tap-ins, man. I mean, literally tap-ins, and it just blows up off a stick, or he's a little bit behind, or whatever the case is. You got to figure that out, man, because this team needs Pavel Buchnevich big time coming up, especially coming up on this long road trip, man. You got to get your big boys going. It has to happen. Has to happen. Cam's rattled for the rest of the show. Yeah, I know. I just can't believe you did that to me, Rock.
That was crazy.
Isn't that was it mean, do you think, Grant?
I think that it.
Can we put it in that category as mean? like, you know, if I'm a high school kid, I don't know. I might have to go to the counselor.
I think he brought it up.
Calling me a bully?
Wow. I
think you better sit down and think about it.
That one hurts.
You better sit down and think about it.
It was like
all the times that you went through hell in school. Sit down and think about it. Wow.
It was like an underhand mean. It like wasn't directly mean because Rock wasn't the one saying it.
No.
But he brought it up knowing,
exactly.
But it wasn't me though.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, I didn't say it, Cam. Some random guy I saw,
and he's smiling too.
We need the commie Cam.
He's
smiling.
Smiling commie. He just took a check. Here's the thing though with that though. Here's the thing. You go hurtful, yes.
The red giggle.
Good for the show.
Is it good for the show? Hurtful, good for the show. It's good for the show.
He has no morals. He doesn't care about friendship.
Oh man,
it's over. About is ratings.
It's over.
All he cares about is ratings.
Hey Dave, did you hear what I did? I insulted Cam in the worst possible way for him. Hey, can I get a raise? Hey Dave,
do you hear it? Dave, you want me to do it again? Want me to do it again?
He's going to play the clip for Dave. He's going to go in the office. Look what I did.
Look what I did. You happy with me? Get on with yourself. Get on with yourself. God damn.
Fire.
Give me that. No, give me that barbecue sauce back.
I'll give you the hat back. I'm keeping the barbecue sauce.
Okay, that's fine. Son of a gun.
These are nice hats.
They're cool, man. I got a bunch of different kinds, actually.
Is that Rock's hat?
I don't know. Is that on the...
Yeah, Rock left it out there for somebody to take.
Yeah, so
he does. I give him a gift.
I took it.
He leaves a gift out there, and then he insults me. What do we do? We're looking in the mirror.
It's a double.
You better look in the mirror, boy. God dang.
No.
What are you gonna do? What do you got for me? Anything? Nothing. Jeez Louise.
Rock, put it on.
I thought
put the hat on.
I thought I didn't leave a hat.
As a bonding performative moment.
Where's that golfing today?
I gotta move some of the snaps back.
My kid's gonna love the barbecue.
Yeah,
and the hat.
I got giant heads. We're gonna go with two. We're gonna go with 2 prongs.
Put it on. Put it on and apologize to me. Put it on right now and look at me and say, Cam, I'm sorry about that.
You look nice in a hat, Rock.
Good hat.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
it's a little off center, so you do kind of look like a special.
You kind of put it on like you just chose a school.
I'll make sure to douse my ribs in your barbecue sauce this weekend as an apology.
That's good for a binder.
Good for a binder?
Yeah, that's a good binder for it.
I like
it's a good binder.
I don't
and then
mustard as a binder, so that's good.
Yeah. You do that for a binder.
Ooh,
it'll be good.
I like that a lot.
Actually, give it back to me. No, give it back to me.
I was going to cook with it this weekend.
Anything anybody say about Jim?
All I know is if someone I meet randomly, and I'm good with the fans. You're a fan. Thank you. You're a customer.
He does crowd work.
But if someone insulted my colleague, you better believe there'd be.
I know you would.
No, there would.
I know you would.
Laugh.
No, he wouldn't. He'd stick up for me.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes, because I've seen it before.
He would not.
I go, you smell like failure.
Oh,
what I say.
that's what you do. That's what you do. And you keep it to yourself. You keep it to yourself. Man.
I got to apologize to Kyle Cusack. Apparently that drop was not saved. I did not have it.
What? Oh, really? What? Huh? What? Oh, it's a power bottom. Yeah, please find it.
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Somebody said I was a power bottom on Wikipedia.
That's great.
Oh, that's hilarious.
We changed it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Where did they put it? Playing?
I don't know
why.
why. No, because we were all it was the old show. And we're all like, man, can you guys? I always had because there was one thing on Wikipedia about me from back, and I kind of wanted to erase if you could do it, and I didn't know that you can do it, so I had Smooth Brain do it. Then he read the rest of it, and he said it said power bottom as a position. You know, not a power forward, no power bottom. And so we had a good chuckle about that. Good God Almighty,
that's terrible.
It is so terrible.
So Jim, I'm a journalist, and I've been doing some digging of who said this to Rockio, and I got a text from a friend of the program saying it wasn't me, with a lot of E's at the end.
Somebody that said what to Rockio?
That was the man having the conversation with Rockio.
Oh.
And it was somebody who is pretty good at singing that texted me that.
You think Schaefer said that?
Schaefer wouldn't do that.
Schaefer texted
Schaefer wouldn't do it. No, Schaefer wouldn't do it. Schaefer wouldn't do it.
If Schaefer thought Cam smelled, he would look Cam in the eyes and say that to him.
Exactly.
Brendan's trying
like a man.
He's trying to instigate.
B-Shape
like a man.
B-Shape has like the thing about B-Shape is like he can act like he doesn't beat around the bush. He's one of the most blunt people I've ever met in my entire life. He's one of the most like if he thinks you are bad at something, he'll just be like, I don't think you should do this anymore.
Yeah. Actually, he's
never said anything to me.
I think your time would be better spent doing other things.
He's on the air right now.
He'll say
if
it
you
with
want.
that.
If you want, he said he can. He says he wants to.
Oh, is he on?
Yeah, B-Shape's now on the.
What up?
Is now on the show.
Hey, you guys hear me? What's going on?
Oh wow, he sounds damn good.
I told you I could do this show from home if you really wanted me to. No,
wow.
I logged on because me and Grant are coming up at 10 o'clock with some Mizzou talk. And so I was just getting everything prepared and I heard you guys talking and I texted Grant. It wasn't me because I was mocking the way he was talking.
Yeah. See, exactly.
That's
Exactly.
That's
Schaefer wouldn't
fair.
do that, man.
That's
yeah.
fair.
I didn't know what was going on.
Why
but
was
you
I
guys
being
seemed
mocked?
to
I got
have a good
insulted.
time, so
Now Brendan's. Oh, Rock. Oh,
Come
okay.
on.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys
Sorry.
said me.
Come on,
sorry.
keep up.
Pardon.
There's no business
just
like
like show
show business. There's no business.
And now it's Brendan's turn. Respond.
I don't know. I've been told we've talked about like singing and Kat wants us to have a cabaret or something.
No, not really, but it's good
It's
for the
early
show.
today.
It's
so
good for the. Oh, your
We'll do
voice
it.
isn't ready.
Well,
my voice
I mean,
isn't ready.
we got to do karaoke at some point.
Yeah, I'll
at
do
this
that.
point, we have to go out and do karaoke.
I'm
down.
gonna throw out one of my because Shafe's on right now. I'm gonna throw out one of my guarantees right now. Is that cool, Rock?
Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna guarantee. And listen, you think I'm negative? Sometimes I am. Sometimes I'm not. Today, Rockio is. Today, I'm not. Mizzou will win by single digits, but it's going to be a crappy game.
Yeah.
Is that a pretty good one? I don't know. They're going to win, but it's going to be crappy and sloppy.
Can I share one of mine,
Yes.
which is also
Yes.
Mizzou related? I think Hardy had a season high 26 carries this season. I predict Hardy will get at least 14 first half carries.
Oh, yeah.
As Mizzou
That's a good
tries
one. That's
to
a good one.
actually play to its strength.
Yeah, that's a good one.
God, I have to like pay attention like to the game now to
Yeah, you do.
see if you're right about that.
Well,
You can count them up.
Just look it up afterwards.
Yeah, they have
right? I
these
mean,
things called box
yeah.
scores. I know you're into the analytics. A box score is pretty
I
basic.
gotta go through the play-by-play and then count it. One,
No, you
two,
don't.
It's in the box.
It's in a box score.
Yeah.
Not for
a
first
box
half
score.
carries.
A box score will not break down what the first half carries were for.
Well, if you look at it after the
if
first
I
half,
if I'm actually like paying attention,
not really having to go
That means
back
you're not going
and
to pay attention to Mizzou this weekend? I mean, I'm not really that excited about
Can
it.
we, Schaefer, you want to hang with us for the last few? I want to do my other predictions now.
Go
Or
ahead.
do
You
we?
can predict anything you like.
Okay.
Well, do you have a prediction, Shafe? If you have a guarantee, we're doing that guarantee, by the way. On Fridays, we do guarantees, and obviously it's sponsored by St. Louis Hot Tub. Check that bad boy out at besthottubprices.com. What's your guarantee this weekend, Shafe?
Oh man, I'll guarantee that both Mizzou running backs go over 100 yards again, just like they did last week.
Wow,
that's good.
Oh, they're going to run the hell out of them, I think.
All right, I'm going to give. So we usually pick 3.
Yeah.
You want to tell the sponsor before we go into this real quick?
Yeah, I'll tell the sponsor. This is brought to you by St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse. They got the best hot tub prices guaranteed in town.
All right, so you have to kind of play the cards that are dealt. Opportunity present. So I'm going.
Visit besthoptubprices.com.
Yes, hottubprices.com. No big deal.
So I had 3. I'm going to add one at the end that just kind of showed itself. I'm actually predicting that it's a lot. Kyrou scores tonight.
Okay.
A lot of trade talk. I think we're going to see a good version of him tonight. I think he gets a goal. I also think with St. Louis University playing Grand Canyon tomorrow, and understand what you're dealing with Grand Canyon. They win over Purdue FW, which I'd never heard of before, but they have a win over Purdue FW. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, women. SLU plays them next week.
Purdue Fort Wayne.
Fort Wayne. Never heard. Oh. Anyway, I predict that Rock will set the new Twitter record for a night's tweet.
I need to know how many tweets that is. I need a number.
I'll check with Elon and see what the record for someone tweeting in one night is.
Your boy Elon.
But you're going to at least threaten that world record. And then the other thing, and this is a guarantee.
What do you got?
The fact that Cam will be thinking about whether or not he has an odor will be buzzing around his bonnet all weekend. No, not all night, all weekend.
When I'm sitting at home, I don't care. But the Friday and Saturday, boy.
I'm talking about 15 to 20 underarm sniffs per hour.
There'll be more than that.
All right, so we got
I'm rattled.
We got Jimmy's locks on the screen. Hardy, 14 first half carries. Kyrou scores on Friday. Rock sets a world record of tweets during GCU game, and Cam will think about his odor all weekend.
That's pretty dang good.
Thank you.
Pretty dang good.
That's pretty good.
Oh man, do we have to go to break?
Oh, we don't have to, but we probably should.
Okay, you just want to go to break?
Yeah.
Do our thing. All right.
Thanks, Schaefer.
Thanks, Schaefer. We love you.
Thanks, guys.
See you, homie. All right. Well, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
The Lou Information Station, a whole new way to enjoy content. Created just for those of us in the St. Louis area. It's a whole new way to advertise and promote your business. Reach out and find out just how different we are. If you're tired of one-sided advertising offerings or your traditional media rep trying to shove digital marketing down your throat, visit louinfo.com on advertising or email partnerships@louinfo.com for more information.
Buddy. What do you say, buddy? Man, life comes at you fast. 1 minute you're cruising home, the next flashing lights in your rear view.
And that's when you need backup. With the Legal Buddy app, you can connect to a local attorney in seconds.
Seconds? Not waiting days for a callback?
Nope, right away. DWI, car accident, criminal charge, traffic ticket, Legal Buddy's got your back.
So it's like having a lawyer pocket.
Exactly. Someone ready to step in the moment you need them, no matter the situation.
That's peace of mind.
That's Legal Buddy.
We're always going to be buddies, right?
All right, where do I get this?
Just download the Legal Buddy app at LegalBuddyApp.com. Register and use code LEGAL for your chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
Nice. Tickets, accidents, legal trouble, you're covered.
The Legal Buddy app, always on your side. Download it today. Enter code LEGAL for your chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
Buddy, it don't get much better than this.
Yep.
LouInfo.com news headlines. Brought to you by Brown & Crouppen. GetBC.com.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. Demolition has begun at the long vacant Millennium Hotel site in downtown St. Louis. The Gateway Arch Park Foundation said the 4.2-acre property, closed since 2014, will be redeveloped by Baltimore-based Cordish companies into housing, offices, and retail space. Work will continue in phases over the next 2 years. St. Louis police are investigating a shooting that left 2 men injured Wednesday night. It happened near Halls Ferry and Newby, and the victims drove to Love's Travel Stop on North Broadway for help. The injuries are not life-threatening. Missouri's firearm deer season opens this weekend, and hunters in St. Louis and St. Charles counties are now required to test any deer they harvesting disease. The Missouri Department of Conservation said hunters must visit a sampling station the day it's harvested. The testing helps track CWD. Interior designer Jane Moyer of Lamar has been picked to help decorate the White House for Christmas, one of about 300 volunteers selected nationwide. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, louinfo.com weather. Presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports. Anytime, anywhere.
Here's your louinfo.com weather update. No rain for a while and pretty warm today and tomorrow. We get a little bit of cool down on Sunday. Some clouds for a while, but turning sunny in the afternoon. We're in the upper 70s for today. 60 and a few clouds overnight. Windy and a mix of sun and clouds on Saturday, and we're looking at upper 70s, 60 and sunny on Sunday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
When you're building something new, you need a partner you can count on. I'm Big Toe Media founder Dave Green, and with our company, we didn't want just another bank. We wanted people who understood what we were trying to create and who were there for us every step of the way. That's why we chose Home Bank. From business lending to everyday banking, Home Bank has been much more than a bank. They're the kind of people who answer the phone, know your name, and believe in your vision. And the trust goes both ways. Home Bank doesn't just support our growth, they share in it. They take pride in helping local businesses succeed. They know when we win, the whole community wins. Business isn't just about numbers. It's about relationships. And with Home Bank, those relationships make all the difference. Home Bank is the team behind our team. Visit myhomebank.bank or call 855-577-2001. Home Bank, member FDIC, more than a bank. They're your business partner.
Are you paying too much for term life insurance? There's a tremendous price war among the major term life companies. Rates have dropped dramatically in the past few years. For example, a man age 45 non-tobacco user, $1 million of coverage is only $75 per month, level for the next 10 years. Or a man age 50 non-tobacco user can buy $500,000 of coverage for a monthly premium of only $110, guaranteed not to change for the next 20 years. That's right, level rates for 20 years. And if you're a smoker, we have great rates for you as well. At the Term Lifeline, we specialize in policies of $500,000 and above. So if you're looking for new or replacement term life insurance, call right now for a free quote.
Rates and availability may vary by state. Sample rate quotes are based on preferred non-tobacco underwriting exam required to qualify.
800-803-1961. 800-803-1961. 800-803-1961. That's 800-803-1961.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
These two men here, are they with you?
On the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Yeah, 9:45 on a Friday. Jay Randolph Jr. Studios right here in Kirkwood, Missouri. Gosh dang. Let's go.
I'm coming after Cat too.
You better go after him. No. You better go after him.
That'll make everything all right with Cam.
It will help.
With his fraudulent DMV Chick-fil-A thing.
What'd you say?
I said, you heard what I said.
No, I just said no lie detected in my response because it's true, but it doesn't change my premise.
He's bitching about how slow the DMV is, and I'm like, maybe the DMV is slow because people like you show up who actually don't need to be there.
Yeah, made a mistake.
That is kind of true.
My license, but I can promise you that's not why it's slow.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm saying no one
that's
gets in the
not
Chick-fil-A,
why it's slow.
No one gets in the Chick-fil-A drive-through line without the intention of buying food.
And guess what? You know what they would say? Here, take a sandwich anyway. Thank you for. Yes, they would.
I told you I was at Chick-fil-A for 25 minutes.
They wouldn't.
The premise is still very much intact.
I don't think it is.
Chick-fil-A is an operation that is efficient and friendly
and built for profit.
Yeah.
Okay. And in the DMV,
all I said was
is...
when I become lieutenant governor, which is in the works, I would contract with Chick-fil-A to run DMV.
So are you going to pay DMV people at a higher rate than other states' DMVs?
Perhaps I'm going to leave that up to Chick-fil-A to figure that out. And you know what else?
You know what Chick-fil-A does. Chick-fil-A pays their people better. They train them better. They have a higher overhead cost. One thing Chick-fil-A has that no other restaurant has is they always have a manager working. Go to any other.
No, I see it.
It costs more money. That's why they run more efficiently. If you want the DMV to run more efficiently, It'll cost a little bit more money.
Or I'm just saying, train them the way they train the Chick-fil-A people,
which costs.
And you know what they'll do
more money.
at my DMV? You want to go and you want to renew a license,
Deer
or
Creek, by the way.
you get nuggies.
Yeah, so you can get Chick-fil-A food?
No, you're not. We're not doing commerce on that, but just a little giveaway.
nuggies. Okay.
Thank you for coming.
Well, you kind of do it like IKEA and the meatballs.
Yes. Oh, those are pretty good. That little food court.
Wait, in IKEA they have a
They have a food court with all the Swedish food. So
Do you go to IKEA though?
I've been there one time.
Yeah, same.
We went one time to try the meatballs, and they were good.
IKEA,
like we needed a piece of furniture that we knew we probably wouldn't get there.
Fork and gherkin?
I don't know what that is.
That's
but
they got cheap stuff.
But we went there and we're like, let's see it, and then we'll get some meatballs.
It's like adult Legos.
It's yeah, you can put it and then it falls apart. It's just you get what you pay for there.
Except for the meatballs.
When you have extra pieces after you finish putting together the IKEA table,
That means
you probably shouldn't use the table.
Yeah.
You should go back and
It's
read the
all cheap.
instructions.
It's cheap stuff. I had to do it when I was like traveling back in the day. I remember going to IKEA and it's like, oh God, fall apart, lean.
Do you think that if Chick-fil-A took over operation of the DMV, there would be better service? Yes or no?
I mean, God,
Just
yeah.
yes or no?
God, yeah. And they'll smile.
Grant?
I like that too. And they smile at me.
If you pay them more, yes.
Yeah,
Grant,
that license renewal is going to go from
Yes or no?
$15 to $55.
If you pay them more, yes.
I'm leaving that to the Chick-fil-A people.
Then
Put
yes,
in the
'cause they
contract.
will.
And that's
Because
one of the,
Chick-fil-A
that's,
will.
that's what they will do.
I trust
They're
them.
going to have a manager there who's going to raise the entire cost of everything. Like that's the biggest thing about Chick-fil-A is people like say that it's just like they think that Chick-fil-A like trains people so much better and it's a moral, ethical training compared to these other
Oh,
restaurants.
stop with the moral. No one said that. No one said that.
It's
They're
Chick-fil-A.
with God.
Rock. It's a
Oh, I
fast
hate
food
them because they're
restaurant.
God
religious.
wills it.
I didn't say
Stop it.
God
I didn't
wills
say I hate them because they're
And it's not
We're-
just that they have a manager.
we're
They have
taking-
enough staff. Most places don't.
That's the
They
problem.
have enough staff.
is
And
keeping the
and
perfect
that's
one
part
open.
And
of
the point is that they don't go, oh, we have a lull.
Why do you hate
We ha-
Chick-fil-A?
I don't
He
hate
doesn't. He
Chick-fil-A.
goes there
I'm
every
trying-
day.
Why
I'm
do you
trying
think?
to give you the. I'm trying to explain to you
Why
why
do
they
you
are
think?
able to operate the way
You
they
don't think
are.
I noticed that they have a manager watching when they hand you the food in 30 seconds?
But you ignore why that's different from every other place. You're ignoring
No,
that.
I didn't ignore
You're
it.
ignoring the cost difference. You're ignoring the entire mentality difference. That
Okay.
it's not just like people there.
Chick-fil-A.
People there work harder because it's Chick-fil-A. No.
Is Chick-fil-A
There are
operating
more
at a
people working?
Is Chick-fil-A operating at a profit? Obviously, because they're expanding.
Of course they are.
All right. The other fast food chains operating at a profit.
A lot of them are.
Okay. But they've cut back. Chick-fil-A didn't, and they're still all profitable. So obviously, Chick-fil-A has an understanding of the margins. And I'm saying when I become lieutenant governor, that understanding of the margins will not only make DMV better, but the whole state of
That's it.
Missouri.
That's it.
You have my vote.
You can't run a for-profit business the same way that you don't run a non-profit business. That's just how the world works.
They don't smile at the DMV though. They just
Last time I
It
was
brings
there,
you
it was
down.
a pleasant experience.
Listen, they don't
brings you down.
Here,
They don't say my pleasure at Chick-fil-A anymore.
They did it to me.
Yeah, they did.
They
How
did
about
it to-
this, Rock?
They
I'll
looked
make
into
you-
my soul. They knew I was a good
They're
person.
slipping up.
They knew I was a good person.
Rock, how about
They
this?
knew they since I was a
You
good
evil in
person.
me?
Yes.
The
Rock,
darkness
here's
in
how
my
I'm going to get
soul.
you on board with my plan. How are we gonna do this? Well, tax the rich,
Tax the rich.
millionaires and
Woo!
billionaires,
Yes.
and we will exempt country club members.
No, don't do that. They need to pay their fair share too.
Tax the rich, baby. That's what you do. That's what you do. Oh God.
Millionaires and billionaires. Excuse me, millionaires are now off the list.
Yeah.
I'm a millionaire.
We'll get through the DMV in 5 minutes.
Oh, DMV. Oh yeah. It's coming. We were just talking about Mr. Beast.
I like my local DMV. I like my local DMV.
Where's it at?
Deer
Not
Creek.
telling you where.
Mhm.
They're great.
It's Deer Creek.
When I renewed my license, I was in and out in like 10 minutes. It was awesome.
Good for you.
It was great. I have the sideways
It's almost like
license
no
now.
one.
What time do you go?
It's almost like no one lives in Jeffco.
That's not true. I went like 3 o'clock.
Yeah, it's probably a good time.
Yeah.
That's a good time.
That's a good
It was a
time.
really
It's
good
not
time.
noon. It's not
No,
early.
yeah.
You know.
I made a mistake one time and being like, I'll go at lunch. No one else is going to lunch.
No.
Everybody.
No,
No, that's
everyone.
exactly
That's
when
the
they go.
main
Jesus.
time.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
I was like,
man.
no one else is getting out of work at 11 o'clock. Nah, they have lunch breaks. Crap.
Grant, when do you go Christmas shopping? When do you
don't-
start it?
Well, I've already bought my girlfriend her gift.
Oh, so good for you, man.
Yeah, I'm
God
ahead of the
dang.
game.
You're better than us.
You
I
are
know.
like, good
Well,
God.
but it's
Do you know what she wants? And
it was tickets to a concert. So like she won't. It's
okay.
okay.
Are you
concert?
going too?
What concert?
Yeah, I'm going.
What concert?
So you
it's
got
this-
yourself a Christmas present.
Well, it's a fella named Louis Capaldi she likes.
Who'd that be?
It's like a pop singer.
Louis Capaldi.
Do you like
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about him being super attractive?
Isn't that nice?
Is it kind of nice?
Those are the guys I
She's
like.
super into a pop
Those
song
are the guys I like.
who you're objectively better looking than.
Yeah. She actually
that's
likes
good.
the music
She
instead
likes
of
the
how he
music,
looks.
not him. Yeah. I never thought of it from that view, but yeah.
Except
That's a good.
except when you're a musician, looks are off the table. That guy that sang for the
You're right.
Cars got like a supermodel.
Look at
watch.
Ed Sheeran.
It's not if you're a musician, it's if you got cash.
That too.
But I also think
That
it's
too.
just
That's all it is.
Some guys just
Musician.
can't stand. They look at the girl as she's at the concert, and her eyes are just locked in.
Wait a
on
minute.
him.
Are you saying women only like men because they have cash? Is that what you just said, Grant?
I said that if the rich guys.
I mean,
if they
No.
have
Does that
cash,
mean
can get attractive
because I don't
women.
care? I don't care if a woman has cash. In fact, I kind of wish they didn't. Maybe.
As you've told me before.
Kind of wish.
So is that how women think?
As
Is that
Cam
what you're
Janssen
saying?
did before,
No,
the
I'm
one-
just
the
saying
one
that-
thing that could drive him away from media.
If you're a
Start
very
making a lot
rich
more
man
money.
and maybe not very attractive, the money makes you more attractive. That's all.
Oh, interesting.
And what makes a woman attractive in your opinion?
There it is.
And also, what is a woman?
There it is too. What is a woman, Grant?
You have a
We only have 3 more minutes.
two-part question, sir.
4 more
And,
minutes.
and we'll make a clip out of it.
Remember we asked Eli that every single show.
Rob, is it time to go to? I think we're right.
We're not. We are right.
Oh,
on.
wow. Sure?
Yeah, we're good.
Just like those
Okay.
politicians.
What is
You have a nice
what
lane.
is it about your long-term girlfriend that makes you attracted to her?
Mhm.
Go.
Looks like my girlfriend. That's why.
That's such a
It's
good
not
answer.
women that are attractive, just women.
Woman.
Just the single.
A
one.
woman.
Why are you,
Just the one woman.
why are you attracted to her? Because she looks like my girlfriend.
Yep.
That is
Yep.
an incredible answer.
He had to shut the door. He couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle it.
Who was that?
Couldn't handle it.
Diplomatic and
couldn't
well
handle it.
done.
Oh.
Shut the door.
Wilson did.
He's like, I can't. All this girl talk, I can't handle.
Can't handle us
He
degenerates.
wouldn't know. He wouldn't know what it's like.
By the
Oh,
way, I'm
sorry.
searching and I haven't found Josh Sturtz calling me by the wrong name yet. If
What
anyone
do-
has a timestamp, let me know.
What do you call you?
Apparently he called me Rokio on the other station, which hurts.
And how did it come up?
I'm trying to find out.
That's funny.
Like this morning?
So, and will they play ball with that on the other station? Like when TMA was at spring training, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm not going to come on, but I will chirp them." So whenever they had a player on or Ollie, I would say, "Ask them why they fired me."
Yeah,
and they play ball.
They like us.
Yeah, they.
Well, I mean, they did fire me, and they did fire Rock.
They like you though.
No, if they liked us, we'd still be there.
This is better.
I mean, Grant, that's how it goes.
Hey, they let me go.
That's how it goes.
No,
They still
fired.
like you, though.
Fire me, they let
Don't
me
be
go.
ignorant.
They still like you.
Don't be
No,
ignorant.
They let me
They
go.
fired me too.
They didn't fire me. They let me go.
Well, actually, they didn't fire me. They didn't bring me back.
Yeah,
so
you
it's
didn't
like
get brought back. He got fired.
I got let go.
No, fired.
They still like you,
I got
though.
let go. Yeah, they like me a
Oh,
lot.
they
told me
love
that-
them.
They kept telling me how much they like me as they were firing me.
Oh man, that's funny. Yeah. Oh God.
Kim, what would you to fire Rock? What would you say to him? How would you fire him?
Get on with yourself.
I've earned that.
You don't
That's all?
engage with people that say your teammates have an odor.
Yeah, exactly.
But I was trying to.
No,
engage with somebody
exactly.
who's a listener.
Exactly right, Jimmy.
Like, how do I balance that?
It was
Like,
terrible. It was terrible.
like the cancer
It was
in a-
terrible for you to bring that up.
Cancer in a locker room. You got to get rid of that player. He's bringing everybody down.
If you had to fire Rock, could you make eye contact with him?
It's,
Oh, God,
it's
yeah.
unforgivable.
I'll stare into his soul. I'll stare into your soul.
With the little smile on
Rokio.
your face as you do it,
Rokio. Oh, I'd smile.
trying to hide your giggle.
Then I would tweet something nice about him, but it's all fake. You know, that's all
Part of me,
fake.
like, I really didn't want to believe that. I really didn't want to believe the texter when he originally sent it in. But then the fact that he like said exactly what Shirt said, I feel like he was real. I think he might have been screwing with us.
Oh,
So
really?
I'm skipping through this interview, and
Why would he bring you up though?
I don't. That's my thing. Is I don't know why he would have brought me up. Oh crap!
You found it?
Play it.
Play it.
We got a minute.
Wait, I haven't heard it yet. I'm waiting.
We
I'm
got a
waiting.
minute.
They're not cursing.
Hold on a
Play
second.
it.
I have to hear if this actually is what I get mentioned.
All right.
Hold on a second. Damn it.
It'd be courtesy of 101.
Yep, there you go.
ESPN.
TMA.
TMA. Was it TMA? It wasn't TMA. Was it?
Yeah,
TMA?
well,
Killer
got him on.
He was listing a bunch of media people, and he just said my name in passing. And yes, there was definitely a chuckle in the background as he said my name incorrect.
Can
Because
you-
all those people.
can
know
we hear
Can we hear it?
Can you play it?
got to do it.
He doesn't want to do it.
We got about 30
It
seconds.
was
Can
a
you do it?
question they were asked about. Is Josh tired of all the media showing up looking like schlubs?
Schlubs like Martin showing up to Chaffetz dressed like used car salesman in St. Charles. That's Kwame Voyukas IV. Are you thinking about a dress code for the local media?
Well, I'd have to, it's not, I mean, you got Martin, but then I'd have to do it, you got Rocchio, you got, it's Stu Durando, who knows what he's wearing,
Did you hear the laugh? Wow.
You got Martin,
Take that.
Play it again. You got Rocchio, you got, Tom Timmerman, Stu Durando, who knows what he's wearing,
That's beautiful. There's a little exhale out of the nose when he said Rocchio. Rocchio.
Damn it.
That's hilarious.
No
respect.
That's what you get.
Josh! That's what you get. All right, everybody. It's over. Everybody, love all you guys. Have a good weekend. We will see you Monday. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Hi, it's Jennifer Bardot, and I am here with Edward Jones financial advisor Bethany Shell. Bethany, when it comes to choosing a financial advisor, what should people really be asking?
Jennifer, I think the first question is simple. Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Your goals, your family,